What is good, YouTube? What is up, PlayStation Nation? It is your boy Jay Barry, man. I'm back with another video or a live stream, whatever the hell you want to call it. Here to give you guys greatness once again, which is the PlayStation Nation, which is the PlayStation 4. And I'll be honest with you guys. I'm a little bit upset. I'm a little bit irate. Huh? I don't know what the fuck is going on in this gaming community. But stupidity needs to be addressed. Ignorance needs to be addressed. Huh? I really, you know what I mean? People is using the fact that, you know, PlayStation misled hardcore gamers into believing that Spiderman, Miles Morales, Horizon, Forbidden West is PlayStation 5 exclusives as them to have the right to be a dumbass. For them to have the right to be ignorant to whatever else PlayStation type news is coming out with. Don't get it twisted. I already addressed my disdain. I already addressed how I disagree with what PlayStation did when it came to, you know, Miles Morales, you know, Horizon Zero Dawn, right? I already addressed that stuff. I'm not going to go into further detail with that, because if you guys want to hear my opinions on that, you can check out the past streams. Yo, Danny S, DS World, what's up, man? And yo, Garuda, man, appreciate the donation earlier. Definitely appreciate it. My man Garuda said, keep it 100%. You know, I already addressed that stuff. But with me addressing that stuff, there is a but. And there's a reason why I'm emphasizing there is a but. I'm going to explain why I'm going to keep saying there is a but. Right? I was very disappointed what PlayStation did. But at the end of the day, what they have shown when it comes to Miles Morales and whatever else they showed us on PS5, it looked good. I am very satisfied as a gamer to be like, yo, I will be playing that day one on my PlayStation 5. Huh? In the back of my mind, I can always say, yeah, it could have did more. It could have done better because it, you know, it's on a, you know, older hardware, is a cross-gen title. Yeah, that's going to be in every back of the mind of every hardcore. Every gamer is going to be like, damn, imagine what they could have did if this was fully developed for PlayStation 5. Even though PlayStation is saying that these games are developed from the ground up for the PlayStation 5, right? For some strange reason, I think people are quicker to believe Microsoft for saying that their games are being built from the ground up for Xbox Series X, even though we saw Halo Infinite. You got people still believing Microsoft that the Series X is being developed from the ground up with these games. Huh? Am I lying? July 23rd, we watch Halo Infinite in all its glory on a PC that is emulating a Series X. And Microsoft has told you guys from the jump that their next gen games, their upcoming games, are built for the Series X from the ground up and being scaled back. PlayStation is saying the same thing with Miles Morales, Horizon Horizon Forbidden West, Sackboy: A Biggest Venture, and everybody in the gaming community is like, no. Even after seeing the gameplay running on a PlayStation 5. Granted, did they mislead people to think that these games are PlayStation 5 exclusive? Yes. Yes, they did. But you can't tell me what you saw running on that PlayStation 5 wasn't impressive for you to disbelieve them to say that the games is being built up from the PlayStation 5. But you out here believing Microsoft and the dude with the beard, what's his name? Jason Ronald? You out here believing that motherfucker. But it's just like, yo, PlayStation, I can't believe you because you told me the game was going to be PS5 or you promoted the game to only be on PS5. So I'm just going to be ignorant to believe anything else that you have to show me. But Xbox, you guys told me that Halo Infinite is being built from the ground up. We saw the gameplay and it looked like dog shit. But we still believe in you that the game is being built up for the Xbox Series X. Am I making sense or am I not making sense? I don't know what the fuck is going on here in this gaming community. I'm listening to all these podcasts this week because I'm enjoying it. I'm loving it. Xbox podcast, Nintendo podcast, the PC Boring Race podcasts, PlayStation pod. I'm listening to all of it. Just gathering all the information, all of the misinformation that people spewing out there. And I'm just like, ooh, I can't wait to go live. Huh? Yo, what's up, everybody, man? What is up? Appreciate y'all coming through. Yo, Guru the Legends, what is up? Big Cloud Gaming, what is up? Hopefully everything's okay with you, Big Cloud. You are in my prayers, my good sir. Yo, Vid Kid, what is up? Yo, Chili Hog, what is up? Black Beard, what is up? Don P, what is up, man? What is up? The Ashen Luca. Yo, Luca, what is up, man? Appreciate you coming through. Yo, Jacob Walker, what is up? Randy Smith, what is up? Sam Ash, what is up? Yo, Lincoln Clay. Shout out to my man Lincoln Clay, the VR guy. Yo, the random guy, what is up, man? What is up? Cyber Dragon, what's good, bro? Yo, Danny D World, definitely appreciate you coming through and subscribing to the channel. Appreciate that. Yo, Taking God Jets, what's up, man? Yo, Jackie, what is up, Jackie? Yo, J767, what is up, man? What is up? What is up, guys? John Tuger Game, what is up, man? What is up? What is up? Yo, Strong Jawline Herman. What is up, man? That should be the PlayStation 5 startup music. You know the vibes. Yo, Reef Chief, what is up, my G? I mean, try something to do a little different. You know what I mean? Emulate a little Dr. Disrespect. I ain't gonna lie. That's one of my favorite streamers to watch. Gaming streamers. Yo, Link, what is up? Issa, what is up? You know what I mean? What is up, guys? Yo, Magnificent Black, what is up? Caleb Kaiser. Caleb, what is up, bro? What? Yo, Fist of Sage, what's good, man? Shout out to you, man. Shout out to you, Fist, man. Appreciate you coming through. Yo, Crazy Nerd for Life, what is up, man? What is up, guys? But yeah, I'm just a little bit confused here, guys. I just don't understand. Like, yo, the people that's showing you tangible evidence of these next-gen games, and people's like, oh, this looks pretty good. But the company that show you their next-gen game, it looks like dog shit. We're gonna believe that company to be like, yo, yes, your games are being built from the ground up for the Series X. These motherfuckers showed Dirt 5 on the Series S. And I'm seeing screenshots of this game. I'm just like, ew. You know, I'm not saying that Dirt 5 is gonna look bad. I'm not saying that at all. But what I'm seeing going around the internet, I'm like, yo, for real? That junk looking like hot garbage. Yo, Philip, what's up, man? Android, what is up? Where did you buy your PS5 at? At Target, GameStop, and the PlayStation direct link, the email. Yo, El Matador! El Matador, what's up, man? What is up, guys? But I'm just a little bit confused here with how people are moving with PlayStation. I feel like people are being like, they want to be purposely ignorant and just be purposely upset at PlayStation, you know? Because of the misleading of PlayStation 5 games also going to PS4. Like, oh, they mislead you with that? We're not going to believe anything they say. And yo, that is your choice. I'm not saying that you can't do that, but you gotta show it on both sides, especially you Xbox motherfuckers. I don't know how you are believing anything from Microsoft and what's being built from the ground up. or what's being shown for Series X on S when you barely seen shit running on the motherfucker? You guys are about to pre-order something on Tuesday. Huh? You are about to pre-order a Xbox Series X on Tuesday, and you ain't seen not one game running on the motherfucker. Talk about this. Talk about deception. Well, it's not really deception, but that's the stupidity at its finest. Huh? I don't know what's going on here, man. I really don't know what's going on here, man. But let me paint the picture here for a second, man. Shout out to my homegirl, the Ashton Luca. But I gotta talk to not necessarily Ashton Luca, but I gotta talk about the podcast, Scumcast, which I listen to every week, every Saturday, which you guys should be listening to as well. But you know the vibes. I would have been Jay Barry if I wouldn't address what was being said on the podcast this Saturday. I've heard some of the dumbest shit in my lifetime on that podcast this Saturday. You know what I'm saying? There's people out here that's telling you that, oh, you should be upset with PlayStation lying to you. Okay, yeah, okay. And there shouldn't be any buts. You should be, PlayStation lied to you, show your anger. Some of the same people out here, I'm not even talking specifically anybody on the podcast right now, but some of the people out here that's coming at PlayStation guys, right? Which is agreeing that PlayStation misled the PlayStation Nation, which is agreeing that PlayStation they were totally in the wrong for misleading the PlayStation Nation. But because they don't share the same energy as far as rah, 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 because they don't get they're not hulking up. You are a fanboy. I've heard my man Slow Mo. Shout out to my man Slow Mo. Shout out to my man Persona. Persona was on a podcast on this Saturday, and he was pretty much agreeing with everybody. That PlayStation, they messed up. They fucked up on their messaging. They lied, right? But Persona, Persona's never really a screaming type of guy. He don't really scream like, he's not that type of person. He's more of a, hey, what's up, guys, man? This boy GamingWithPersona, and I'm upset that PlayStation lied to me, but you know what? Guess what? I bought 3 PlayStation 5. That's Persona. That's just his personality. But just because he wasn't sharing the same as Fonzarelli, the same as Slow-Mo, the same as the Maslin, or whoever was on a podcast, he's a fanboy. I know your type. You're a fanboy. Because how could you say that you PlayStation lied to you, but there's a but? Huh? Are you not on a podcast to discuss something? Huh? So you're telling me you don't want to, continue the conversation? Yeah, PlayStation lied to me. PlayStation lied about these games coming to PS5, just only to PS5. But what they shown this past showcase got me to pre-order a PlayStation 5. I was sold on the PlayStation 5 because guess what? It was gameplay running on a PlayStation 5. Yo, One Stop, what's good, bro? You know what I mean? How the fuck can somebody be like that? You're on a podcast like, yeah, PlayStation, they lied. It's that moment of silence. That's it. There's no further continue the conversation. Of course, there's gonna be a fucking but. Just like all the people that's on the Xbox side, that's like, oh, PlayStation lied to me. But these motherfuckers is running out to GameStop to pre-order a fucking PlayStation 5. You know why you're pre-ordering a fucking PlayStation 5? Because you have a fucking but. PlayStation lied to me, but whatever your reasoning for got you to get your Xbox ass off your chair and run your ass to GameStop. PlayStation lied, but I'm going to Target, I'm going to Walmart, I'm going to Amazon to pre-order the motherfucker. So how the fuck you can tell somebody that they can't have a but even though they disagree with what PlayStation did? Even though you motherfuckers is going out there pre-ordering the shit. I see so much Xbox dudes out here taking pictures in GameStop. These motherfuckers is recording themselves in GameStop pre-ordering the shit. And you getting upset with a dude because he's being passive. He's being calm and collect. That he's a fanboy. But you are still pre-ordering. The fuck is going on here? There's a butt for you too. The fuck? Yo, shout out to one man persona, man. A Sunday evening podcast. Whoa, yeah. Listen, I was listening to the Iron Lords podcast and I was like, hold up, I gotta talk. I gotta talk my shit. Even though I love the Iron Lords podcast, I'm not coming at anybody personally or nothing like that. I'm just talking gaming. Right? I'm a very passionate gamer. My projection when I come off can be a little bit hostile, but I'm not hostile at all. Huh? He said, yo, shout out to Ash and Luca. He said, I don't know what you're talking about. I didn't have a podcast yesterday. Skunkcast, who? Yo, then shout out to my man Garuda. X-Dots remind me of those idiot zombies from the movie I Am Legend, but with no smoke. Yeah, they just oh, light, I can't go there. Nah, man, yo, listen, yo, I love Scumpass. I'm gonna be honest with you, I love listening to the Scumpcast. I've been listening for a long ass time, but you know what I mean. It's just like, yo, my boy Persona was on there, right? And Persona is a much more, well, the new Persona. You guys don't know the old Persona. The new Persona is a much more calm and collect kind of dude. Yo, like I said in the comment section of the podcast, you are lucky I wasn't in that motherfucker, because I'm hearing people getting upset about microtransactions and PlayStation lying, but their most anticipated game is Cyberpunk 2077. What are we doing here? Huh? Yo, Sick Human TV, what's good, bro? Yo, Omar, what's up, bro? Yo, Veggie, what's up? This is who we're listening to right now. You upset about PlayStation upping games up to $70, which you're only highlighting that the game is $70, which they highlighted, PlayStation themselves highlighted that the games is going to cost from $50 to $70. Not every game is going to be $70. Right? They are talking about these games should be this price because of they earn so much money off of microtransactions, and you're sick of this and sick of that. Huh? But then your most anticipated game, these motherfuckers lied to you. They got tweets saying that, yo, we're not gonna do no microtransactions in our game. Then a couple of weeks, but you know, that's a couple of weeks ago, they just added, yo, we're gonna bring microtransactions on online multiplayer portion of the game. Oh, but is that not a lie, guys? Huh? Is that not a lie? But guess what, guys? Guess what? Let me tell you a secret. Get a little closer. I know I'm loud and I got the best list on YouTube, but get a little closer. I'm gonna tell you a secret. Guess what? The same people that CD Projekt Red lied to that's anticipating the game, guess what they did, guys? Guess what? They're still gonna be buying and pre-ordering the game. Yeah. But there's a but there. But when it comes to PlayStation, you should be angry and there's no but. Because if you have a but, you're a fanboy. CD Projekt Red just lied straight to your motherfuckers. And you guys are just like, yo, but you know, I'm still anticipating the game. You know, but I can't wait to play this class. You know? PlayStation? Oh, why is there a but? Why are you still buying it? Even though I pre-ordered it myself, you know, on Amazon, I'm getting upset that Amazon sent me an email. You know, Amazon sent me an email that, you know, I might not get my PlayStation 5 on day one. You know, yeah, you know. Yo, Luca, of course you could come on, man, because Yeah, of course you come on. I'm going to speak from your heart, Luca. Come on in. Come on in. If you're on the Discord, come on through. I'm gonna speak from the heart, and I'll pull you in. Go into the general chat, and I'll pull you in. You know, I just don't understand that. I just don't understand that. It's acceptable for the stuff that you like them to lie to you. Microsoft have been lying to motherfuckers for years, for years. But you know, everybody, oh, Microsoft is being transparent. You know, like I told Kofi on Twitter. You know, he ignored my tweet, which is okay. He's like, yo, at least we should give Microsoft some credit because of being transparent. I told him, I said, yo, I'm not giving Microsoft shit. It doesn't matter if you're being transparent. I don't agree with what you're doing. The same thing with PlayStation. I don't agree with what you're doing with putting your games cross-gen, especially when you highlight the games to be PS5. I don't agree with that shit. I'm not highlighting something that I disagree with. You know what I mean? I keep it the same the whole way around, man. At least Microsoft's being transparent. Who gives a fuck? Do you like what Microsoft is doing? Are they showing you anything that's running on a fucking Series X? what motherfucker's gonna be running out to GameStop to pre-order this motherfucker? Yo, One Name Shadow, what's up, man? Yo, Santiago, what's up, man? What is up? Yo, Mike, what's up, bro? Yo, Logical, what's up, man? What is up, man? I just don't get it, guys. I just don't get it at all. You know? Yo, let me. I'm gonna get Luca in here first before anybody, guys. Before I pull anybody in here. So I just want to hear, Luca, what you got to say, and then after that, I'll pull people in. And I see shout out to my man One Stop. Just 1 second, One Stop. I'll get you know, Luca in. Luca, just join in the main chat and I'll drag you in. Join the main the general speak from the heart and I'll join you in. I'll drag you in. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
You hear me?
Absolutely. Yo, on competitive, what's up, man? Yo, Luca, first of all, I need you to change your voice, cause your voice sounds a little sexy. I'm not gonna lie, okay?
Oh, okay.
Change that shit up, all right? Thank you.
Fortunately, I cannot change. My audio sound okay? My audio sometimes.
Yeah, you sound pretty good. Let me make sure everybody can hear you. Can everybody hear Luca loud and clear? You know, like I said, shout out to the Scumcast, man. You know, I like your pod. I support. You know, I buy merch. I'm about to buy me another T-shirt because you got some hot shit. You know what I mean?
Shit's pretty fire.
That shit kind of yo, Luca. Yo, if I was in front of you, I'd dap you up right. I'm like, yo, that shit kind of fire.
It's pretty nice, man. Yeah, I'm wearing my my hoodie myself, my Legion of Scum hoodie. Shit's fire.
As you should be.
Okay.
Oh, they say you sound a little quiet. You're a little quiet.
Oh, okay. Well, can you turn me up some way? I'm not sure. I really don't.
Yeah, I don't know how to do that. Yeah, it's all the way up to 100. Oh, much better.
All right, cool. But yeah, first thing I want to say is that I don't know what you're talking about. I didn't have a podcast yesterday. First thing I want to say. This non-existent show that you speak of, I do not recall, nor do I know what exactly you're referring to.
As you should not recall it.
The second thing I want to say is I just find it cute that you want to come up on here and name drop the Scumcast, the Scum Lords.
Absolutely.
The Ashen one.
Absolutely.
And her crew. You want to name drop us?
You know I'm a coward.
Like, what? First of all, you say you've been listening to Scumcast for years now, so you should know that we treat Microsoft like okay? We're always bashing them. We're always questioning them. We're always asking, what is Xbox doing? Oh, lying to us. We do this all the time. And then the one time we want to give Sony the smoke, you're like, wow, I guess this is like some new energy I'm seeing from these bots. I've never seen them question Xbox before. What's going on?
The thing is, Luca, I'm not disagreeing with the smoke. It's rightfully so. I'm over here listening to the podcast. Persona has been agreeing with everybody in the podcast the whole time, but just because he's like, yeah, I agree, but I still pre-order my PlayStation 5. Oh, you're a fanboy. I know your type. You're retarded. This guy's a dummy. You know what I mean? Like, yo, he been agreeing with you the whole fucking time.
Well, first of all, I just want to say, shout out to Fonz, but Fonz is not a Scumcast member, so his viewpoints do not reflect on the show, okay? It's the first thing I want to say. Secondly, there's no secondly. I was there. Was I not the one being like, okay, guys, let's calm down. I'm over here taking up for Persona myself, defending your guy.
As you should be.
Defending your guy. Was I not like, yeah, no, I see where Persona's coming from. I understand what he's saying. He's not saying any of this extra shit. He's agreeing with us. All day said the exact same thing, like, no, Persona's agreeing with us. But did that not happen yesterday?
Yeah, I'm not disagreeing with it at all. You guys did say that, but it's still
interesting. But you were over here misrepresenting my people in my show.
No, I'm not I'm talking about what happened on the show. I'm not saying that the Scumcast is this or that. I actually gave props. I say y'all listen to the show. I like the podcast, but I'm going to address what was being said on the show. You know what I mean? Like, I just don't understand how somebody, like, just because a person's energy is not the same as you're upset. He's upset, but it's not the same as you're upset, like Incredible Hulk upset. You should slander or call somebody retarded or call somebody that. Mind you, some of the questions that Persona did ask, I was like, your Persona. I even mentioned Persona like your Persona. What the fuck are you asking those questions for? You know what I mean?
You have to understand that if you're a mechanic and you're getting your car done and someone drives away, like, yeah, okay, yeah.
I re-listened to the podcast and I was like, yeah, that one's kind of, I was like, why did I ask that? I was in the moment.
Yeah, some of the questions was questionable.
But I mean, listen, first of all, shout out to Luca. Like I said, dope show, dope podcast. I listened on Saturdays, man. It's just a dope show, and I was glad to be asked to be on. My intent was not that. I thought it would have just been a conversation, because that's what it was at first.
Are you trying to say Luca and them jumped you? That's what you trying to say?
No, not at all. It didn't really start until the Fonz dude came in, and I'm sitting there and I'm like, okay, my issue is, and I said this in the podcast, my issue is that there's too much leading with feelings and not facts. Because when I'm asking, where are you getting this information from? I know developers, this is what they say. Wait a second. Where is the tangible evidence and information that points and leads to what you're saying being true?
Yeah.
You can't point me to that. When I'm pointing you to PlayStation and letting you know what PlayStation is saying, you're saying, well, they lied, so why are you putting so much faith in them? Where else are you going to get the facts from? Yes, did Jim Ryan omit the whole thing with those three games?
Yeah.
Yes.
Jim Ryan.
Yes. Yeah, he did. But PlayStation's not tweeting and putting out everything being a lie.
But before you go and continue, by the way, I don't have no issue with Fonzarelli. I don't want nobody, disrespecting him or calling him out his name. You guys got to understand what I do here, what these podcasts are on Twitter. Just because somebody says something I disagree with, I'm not going to come out, and disrespect the person out there, their name.
That's how people are. They're just like, I'm going to go ahead and just throw every insult in the book, because why not? Because someone disagrees with me about a piece of plastic. That's just how things are, right? But my thing is, overall, I cannot speak for Fonz. What happened yesterday should not have happened. And, it's on me for allowing it to get to that point.
Kudos to you. It was a great show.
Yes, people seem to have enjoyed it, But that being said, it's like, at the end of the day, I don't even know where the conversation went in its totality, because it went a whole bunch of places that it was just kind of like, okay, so if you buy 5 games and it's the total sum of an Xbox Series S, then what does that mean? I was like, what?
The reason why that I asked that is because he was saying that with the whole $70 price increase, buying 5 games should not equate to the cost of a console. So when I did the math with games being 60, it comes out to $300. And that's the cost of a Series S, sorry. So that's why I asked the question, buying 5 games at $60 now costs this. At the $70 price tag, it only jumps to $350. Is that wrong?
Okay,
That's
yeah.
why. That's why I asked that.
I still don't get that one.
You know, no tea, no shade to anything or anyone. It's just a dumb question or a dumb comparison in general. I just want to put that
That's
out there.
what he said initially, though.
No, I
That's
know.
what he
I'm just
said
saying.
initially.
I'm saying in general, it's a dumb comparison. It's a dumb question. So, shout out to Garuda. I still remember you in my DMs hitting on me. Leave me alone.
Oh shit.
Leave me alone.
Oh shit.
Leave me alone.
Oh yeah, Garuda with the $5, man. Yo, Garuda, I don't know what the issue is with you and Luca, man. Y'all gotta cut it out.
Leave me alone.
Well, shout out.
Leave me alone. All right. Secondly, so yeah, at the end of the day, you know, my thing is, as it goes with most of my pony brethren, shout out to them. A lot of them kept the same energy when it turned out that PlayStation was lying to them, playing them like little fiddles on a string, you know,
as they should,
playing them. But there were a couple of ponies who, you know, they were like, listen, Luca, no matter what, I'm gonna back this corporation because it's just what I'm gonna do. It's the art of war, Luca. I don't care that they lied to me. It is what it is. I'm like, all right, cool.
Yo, there's people in my stream when I was addressing everything, they were saying the same thing, and I was saying, yo, you can't do that. You know what I mean? There's a lot of people that don't watch these streams or don't understand, but you know, they pick and choose what they want to see on Twitter, or you know, Persona says something and they just attack that when his whole energy has been matching the same thing that you guys have been saying. Like, yo,
not only that, but you know, for me and my podcast, I did an entire podcast dedicated to that, and people were in my stream talking about I'm stupid and I'm blowing this out of proportion and it's not that big a deal, and I'm like,
PlayStation guys gave us smoke too.
These are PlayStation dudes telling me that I'm blowing out of proportion and I'm an idiot for feeling the way I feel, and I'm like, yo, bro. You know, on my podcast, I talk about fans versus enablers. An enabler is someone that just keeps, yeah, you're doing good, but regardless of what they do, and doesn't speak out against that. That's not me, not in the slightest. So, you know, I said this before. I have no issue speaking on PlayStation's L's because it is an L, right? But, and there is a but. PlayStation.
No, you can't have a but. You're on the podcast, so you can't have a but to further the conversation. But go ahead.
Listen, the but is that PlayStation is still putting out games that I want to play. PlayStation is still putting out a console that is going to play these games at its intended fidelity and experience. I want to experience it at the best way I can. I'm buying a PlayStation 5. I'm buying the games. I'm playing the games. I say this all the time. I'm a gamer first and a PlayStation fan second. PlayStation fucked up. PlayStation fucked up, and PlayStation is moving in a way that has me looking at them with the side eye because it is very Xbox-ish. I've said this numerous times. I do not agree with anything that they have done in the past couple of weeks and months when it comes to saying what you said about these games and then flipping the script at the last minute last week. I agree with everyone that feels that way, but some people, they don't really feel that way because they feel wronged. They feel that way because it's a chance for them to attack PlayStation. And with this Fonz guy, that's what it felt like to me. It doesn't feel like he truly is because I'm not hurt. I'm disappointed that PlayStation went this route with their messaging. I'm not, fuck, I'm not on no fuck PlayStation tip. I ain't on no, boycott place. No, that's not me at all. But at the same time, some people are using this opportunity to attack PlayStation at a deeper level than what it is. And I'm not going to let that rock without you providing facts. And yes, on yesterday's podcast, none of that was provided from this dude. That's all I got to say.
Okay, but my thing is, I'm sorry to interrupt.
No,
but it's
go ahead. It's an open conversation.
I'm not going to let this rock without you providing facts. I'm not going to let you attack PlayStation. Like, do you know how that sounds?
No, I'm saying in terms of providing the information. If we're going to speak on gaming, let's speak on gaming and the facts.
Okay,
the only fact of
the matter is that Jim Ryan is a known liar.
Okay.
And you can't trust him. So you using whatever PlayStation is saying as this is the information that they put out. We're going to use this as a standpoint. You got to have some skepticism there. Like, you can use that information and be like, this is what the information they provided. But keep in mind, they've also lied to us. So
Yes, they have.
this may be the only factual information that can be provided is that Jim Ryan, just like Phil, Snake Eyes, Snake Oil, Spencer is a liar. Jim Ryan is also a liar.
But the thing is,
So
Luca.
it's like,
The thing is,
I don't
Luca.
trust anything that any of these fucking corporations say.
The thing is, Luca.
So who do you trust?
They're not.
I trust myself.
They wasn't sharing the same energy though. You know, because even with Phil Spencer lying, they still believe in everything what Microsoft said, that these games are being built from the ground up, even though it's so Halo Infinite. I listen to RDS podcasts. I hear the things that these guys are saying. They believe in everything that coming out of Microsoft's mouth. So how is it any different if everybody's on the same energy tip? Microsoft has lied, but everybody's believing what Microsoft's saying about the Series X. PlayStation just lied, but we can't believe anything else that PlayStation is saying about the PlayStation 5. How was that?
All right, well, see, and that's the thing. I don't listen to RDX, so I don't know what they say. I'm only speaking from my standpoint and how I feel about this entire situation. Xbox are liars. PlayStation, they're liars. And that's how I feel. I don't believe any of them. I don't believe either of them. The people who are like, oh, it's going to be exactly like this. Okay, it's cool that they feel that way. But as far as I'm concerned, until I actually have these systems in my house, playing it for myself, I don't believe shit.
Which you going to have that PS5 day one?
No.
Yes, you are,
Are you
Luca.
going to have a Series X day
No, I'm
one?
not. No,
Luca,
no, I'm not.
Luca, don't let me find you. You're going to have a PS5 day one.
Come find me then.
Okay?
Let's go.
Don't let me pull up the receipts. Don't let me pull up the receipts because you have said Ashton the Lucas.
That.
Okay.
You know what? I did say that until this fucking conference came out, and it turned out they were like, just kidding. Demon's Souls is going to be on PC and not available on other consoles for a limited time. Just kidding. That was actually a mistake. We did that mistake several times. Also with Final Fantasy. JK, who do I believe? Okay, what's going on?
No. Are you buying a Series X or S?
Yeah, I'm buying a Series X for Destiny.
Why?
No,
Destiny.
But you could play Destiny on your current consoles, can't you?
I can play Destiny on my current consoles at 60 frames.
So you're okay with buying the Xbox even though they've lied as well?
Yeah, I'm getting it for Destiny.
Yo, but by the way,
that you can play on.
But I never said that you shouldn't buy these consoles.
No. I'm just saying because you have such a strong stance
what
against.
I'm saying is I never said you can't buy these products. I didn't say that. That's never been my stance about anything.
Yeah.
I've always been of the type, if you support something and you like some kind of product and you're a consumer, because we're all consumers here, you have the right to speak up on the product. I'm always trashing Destiny, yet I still play the game.
Yeah.
So there's nothing wrong with that. I never said don't buy a PlayStation 5. That never came out of my mouth.
No, but to address the whole Demon Souls matter, right from when I saw that, I knew there was a mistake. There's no way that they was going to have that with their first party title like that. People got to understand that Blue Point, Japan Studios, that is Sony owned. You know what I mean? I don't know Blue Point, but they did say welcome to the family with with the people that made Days Gone, but there's no concrete information on that. But Japan Studios is also making that game. That's a first party studio. It's a first party IP. I don't think it's going to go to anything. So when I saw that, I knew it was a mistake. When it came to Final Fantasy, there was no mistake made. It said PlayStation 5 exclusive. Then on the YouTube video, it says PlayStation 5 exclusive is coming to other platform. It's going to be PC. You know?
But isn't the studio that does the Horizon series, aren't they owned by Sony or no? Yeah,
they are.
And then what about Insomniac? They're owned by Sony too, right?
Well, Insomniac is coming out with on PC.
Yeah, so I don't. As you ask, which?
Yeah, what from Insomniac?
No, I'm just saying. I'm just saying it's like just because they own these studios that doesn't really mean anything, especially in regards to Horizon being on PC.
I'm talking about the coming to other consoles aspect. If it comes to PC, it's going to be years apart. But I'm talking about the other console stuff. They're not going to put it on no other console for sure.
Okay. Yeah, no. So like I said, I don't know. I'm just kind of worried about the whole thing. As it stands right now, my primary platform is Xbox. If they do some fuck shit that I can't abide by, I'll be like, all right, cool. I'm just going to switch over. Because I've always stated that. You know, I was talking on my show a few weeks ago when it comes to this Xbox Live situation, and they want to up the fucking price. And if it turns out I have to pay $120 a year for some bullshit, I'm leaving. And that's simple for me. Like, I'm not paying extra for Xbox. Like,
well, can I actually, what would Xbox have to do to make you say, all right, I'm done?
Well, like I said before, they got rid of, or I guess they never had it. I don't know. I've been getting mixed messages from my Xbox brethren. But so you know how Xbox Live is $60? So they took away that option on the official Xbox website. And now the only options are buy 3 months for $24.99 or pay for Xbox Live for $9.99 a year, right?
Which you come out to spending more money, right? When you do that? Okay.
Yes. Now, as it stands right now, they just charged me back in August. They still charged me to $60. So I guess it's fine. I'm just going to wait and see what happens in regards to that. But if it turns into I have to pay extra for the same service, then I'm leaving Xbox.
Yo, so One Stop wants to come in. I just want to make sure nobody have an issue with One Stop for gamers, right?
No, I've never talked to him.
I don't have an issue.
Okay, pull him in. But I wanted Luca to get her points off before I bring anybody in.
Also, before we talk, I also want to just say to everybody here, I did apologize to Luca off stream.
Oh yeah, we're fine.
Disrespectful or rude.
You apologize to Luca.
I don't think I was. Not me for the because the show didn't go the way she was trying to have it go. So I wanted to make sure we were good there.
The show was entertaining. I'm not attacking anybody here. I'm just going off of what things are saying. I'm just like, how can people be so ignorant when it comes to that stuff? Like the Spider-Man issue, right? People was upset with the Spider-Man remaster. Now you got to pay for it, but nobody knew what Insomniac did for the remaster. Everybody. So what are you being upset about? That it's just not free, without knowing the facts of what is they're putting into the game. Because what Spider-Man is doing with the PS5 version, no other game is really doing that. And any other game that's doing that, guess what they're doing? They're charging you for that upgrade. 2K, they're doing a substantial difference with the current gen version and the PS5 version. They're charging you for that. Call of Duty, the same thing. They're charging for that. No, Destiny is what? Is a res and frame boot. They're not adding enemies. They're not changing they're not upping the quality of the characters, models. You know what I mean? They're not doing none of that stuff. What you're going to see with Spider-Man, you heard what they said in the article. They say, yo, you're going to see next gen Peter Parker. That means they're changing the character model substantially so he can run on PlayStation 5. So when Maslin was like, oh, but other games are doing it, and he listed another game that you're actually charging for that upgrade, which was 2K. So I'm just like, you didn't get a point there because you just listed a game that is actually charging you for a next gen upgrade, but you're upset at PlayStation doing the same thing, but even more.
Okay, well, I want to say that I can't speak for anyone but myself, but I would like to point out that I didn't give an opinion about them charging the extra $10 or charging for people to play for these upgrades. I didn't give an opinion one way or another.
So what's your opinion?
My opinion is that I'm gonna wait and see. So I don't have any feelings on it.
That's a smart approach.
I mean, that's my approach when it comes to a lot of this stuff. I don't. Who is calling me? Oh, that is my opinion when it comes to a lot of this stuff. I don't have opinions on things until I have more information. So, I know what Slomo said, and also Maslin doesn't have feelings about anything, to be honest. Like, I know how he comes across on the show, but he's usually just there to
yo, Luca, I'm gonna keep it 100 with you, Luca. I've been in this community for a very long time, and I've been debating a lot of people. I don't know if you know, but I've been debating a lot of people. I have a good sense of what somebody is and what somebody is. Maslin, I have no issue with him, but Maslin is a bot. He might print that PC stuff and say, oh, PC, he might say it for Xbox for 2 seconds, but he's a bot. I know, I can smell a bot when I know a bot. He's a bot. And that's no disrespect to him. That's just him. You know what I mean? I've had conversation with him with Zaya's show, but I just know what a bot is. But Slow-Mo shot me when he said he didn't know. Because I watch Slow-Mo videos, and this man do so much research when it comes to these developers. But when the question was asked, like, yo, do you know what's happening in Spider-Man Remastered, where you was upset? He said, no, I don't know. So what are you upset about? You know what I mean? I don't get. I was very shocked at Slow-Mo, and when I see him on Twitter, he will get kicked in the shin.
But that's why I wanted to read the article so that everyone understood what it was, so that they can make an informed decision. You know what I'm saying? That's why I asked to read the article, because again, the facts are, the information is there. Like it's there.
Like I said, guys, we keeping it game. I'm not disrespecting nobody.
Course.
You know what I mean? Like I know the chat room can take things like, yo, fuck that motherfucker. Nah, like I don't have no ill will against. I'm just the things that being said. I'm talking about that and just leaving it from there. You know what I mean?
That's fine. I'll let Slow-Mo know that you are questioning his integrity in this regard. And,
absolutely.
We'll see how that goes. But yeah, for me, like I said, I didn't give an opinion about a lot of things on the show because I didn't get the chance. So I'm, you guys have a good one. And I just want to say, shout out to you. It's always a good time talking to my bros. You guys have a nice night. And like I said, I don't have any issues with anybody. Fonz is my guy. And I talked to him after the show. We had a conversation about what happened. And, I talked to Persona after the show too, and I'm good with everyone. And what happened, and it's over. So whatever. But I'll let the boys know.
I don't think Fonz is a bad dude. I just disagree with his sentiments. That's all it is.
Yeah, but I shall let the Scum crew know that I'm gonna be slanderous. I'm like, I just can't believe that Jay Barry would be talking shit about you guys like this. Like, I can't believe it.
Tell him I want all the smoke too.
Brother Bari? And I've actually I've been listening to the community. Like I remember you would get into it with K Mega on Zaire's shows.
Absolutely.
Or whatever. So best lisp on YouTube. I do recall that.
That's
so.
right. That's right.
Go ahead.
I used to go hard in the paint back then, but it's become such a one-sided battle. It's just like pointless for me to be debating these guys anymore. But when I do hear something and I feel like when it's more than one person addressing it, talking or having the same notion, that's when normally I'll do it like a cast like this and talk about it, because I'm just like, I don't know what the hell is going on in this community. I think people are like purposely being ignorant when it comes to PlayStation. But for Xbox, everybody, when they talk about Xbox news, everybody's listening up what Microsoft said, what Jason Ronald said, what Aaron Greenberg said. PlayStation's like, oh, I don't know, but I'm upset that they're charging you. Oh, they lied to you, about the games, but I'm still gonna buy CD Projekt Red, Cyberpunk 2077. That's my most anticipated game, even though they lied to me. But you over here talking about keep the same energy. I don't know what's going on here. How can you tell somebody to keep the same energy, but you not even doing it for your most anticipated game? You know why? Because when you favor something, you have a different type of energy. You're not going to keep the same energy. Well, PlayStation, they want people to be upset and, oh no, I'm not going to buy or pre-order.
I don't know. Like,
oh, there's Slow-Mo right there. Yo, Slow-Mo, come in if you want to come in.
Who is saying that you shouldn't be buying these systems just because you're upset with PlayStation? Like, who is saying it like that? That's
the impression that is coming off, because
but it's like an impression. It's an assumption. I don't think anyone has actually said don't buy the system.
It is an assumption on my tape, but when I'm hearing the rah, that's because somebody say, yeah, I disagree that PlayStation did this, but I still bought my PlayStation. You're going rah, but there shouldn't be a but. You're telling, so that but is telling me that him saying but, even though he disagreed with what PlayStation did, you telling me that there shouldn't be a but. That means I shouldn't be, pre-ordering or buying the console. I should just be angry and speak with my wallet type of shit. That's what I'm getting from when I hear there shouldn't be a but.
Okay, and I understand where you're coming from in that regard, and that turns into a but. It's just a but, like you're making a lot of assumptions about how people actually feel overall about it in regards to whether or not they should be buying these products. Take, for instance, Porter Rock and Jack Move, huge ponies, very upset about PlayStation lying. Actually, I don't know if Porter Rock bought a PlayStation 5, but I know that Jack Move ordered one. And
Jack Move got two.
Yeah, Jack Move got two, but Jack Move is one of the biggest ponies in the community for sure. Shout out to him. Definitely one of the funniest guys as well.
Absolutely.
But he still bought a PlayStation 5, so I don't know where this idea that expressing discontent equals you can't buy a product. I don't know where exactly that came from. There's no correlation there, in my opinion.
No, I'm saying I agree that it is an assumption I'm making, but that's the impression I'm getting when I'm hearing that the whole cast, he's agreeing with you, but he's coming off more passive. Like, yeah, I'm gonna buy it. I pre-ordered 3. Like, what the fuck? You pre-ordered 3? You know what I mean? That's why I'm agreeing. It is an assumption. Yo,
Oh,
Big
okay.
Cloud, man, appreciate the donation. Said keep going, popcorn.
Yeah, no, it's not even like an attack thing or anything like that. I was just asking, as Persona likes to ask questions, I too enjoy asking questions.
Yeah, so Luca, if you wearing sandals and you put on socks, you think the socks won't get dirty wearing the sandals?
I do wear socks with sandals. Okay. But yeah, I just think that I don't think there's anything wrong with speaking up about things that upset you. Take, for instance, like I said, I am always complaining about Destiny. They're always doing something that really irritates me. Shout out to them putting a scarf on a gun and calling it new content, but whatever. And I'm still gonna buy the next expansion. I already have it pre-ordered because at the end of the day, I love Destiny. Like, I just like some sort of addiction. You know what I mean? But I love Destiny. But because I love it, I am more willing to speak out when they do stuff I don't like.
And still support.
I complain about
support
COD
it,
all
yeah.
the time. Modern Warfare is dog shit. But I got that Cold War pre-ordered, ready to go. And I even complained about Cold War this weekend. Still buying, the game's still getting bought. The game is still going to be played.
Oh yeah, tune in for that because I got more impressions on that game. Which
I hear.
Is that One Stop?
Yeah.
Oh no, his mic breaking up. I can't hear the. I just heard. I hear.
It's muted. He muted himself.
Nah, he's not muted. But yeah, Slow Mo. I sent Slow Mo the link. He's gonna come in soon. When you join in Slow Mo, just go into the Speak from the Heart General, and I'll drag you in. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So I don't. I think the biggest thing is that the reason why you see the bots acting up this week is because it's like,
It's a one-up on PlayStation. Because it's a one-up on PlayStation.
It's more of a we're taking and me and my body and brothers, we're taking everything that you damn ponies have. Anyway, so basically what happened was it was a lot of it's like hubris, right? Like Sony was like, listen, we're focusing on PlayStation 5, and then when it turns out that's not happening after all these months of the PlayStation guys being like, who cares about cross-gen? PlayStation's not doing that, blah, 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 blah. It turns out they're doing the exact same thing. At least on my part, I was like, damn, that sucks. Like, maybe y'all should have waited. And it always goes back to that, for me at least. I can't speak for anyone but myself. And even, I'll make a post, like a pretty general and neutral post, and I always have some PlayStation guy in my comment section doing the console war thing, and I'm just like, dude, no one even mentioned any of this stuff. So I think, I feel like I have a pretty good disposition when it comes to a lot of this stuff. I'm really cool with pretty much everyone in the community for the most part, right? For the most part. And I look at people as actual people and not whatever brand that they prefer. But there are people who are not like me, who are a lot more sensitive to this stuff, who are taking what happened with PlayStation this week, and they're a little bit in overdrive in regards to, well, fuck you, ponies, you deserve it, So,
but
I don't know
what's funny? Like, they're saying you deserve it, and PlayStation is fucking up, but Microsoft is doing what PlayStation is doing, but you agree with what Microsoft is doing. So how can you be disagreeing with what PlayStation is doing, but agreeing with what Microsoft is doing? They kind of doing the same kind of thing, even though PlayStation don't have every single game as a cross-gen title.
That's the thing. That's the thing. No one is disagreeing with what PlayStation is doing. That's not where the issue stems from. We're looking at the PlayStation guys. We're not looking at PlayStation in total. Like, I personally, I don't care about them doing cross-gen. I also don't care about them putting their titles on other platforms, because why would I? When I game primarily on Xbox, it wouldn't make any sense. Xbox does the exact same thing. It goes back to us looking at PlayStation guys who were very petty and very arrogant when it came to a lot of this stuff, and then it's like, oh, turns out PlayStation's doing the exact same thing, and you guys were wrong about that.
No,
it
but
goes back to, like,
the thing is,
Xbox guys don't care that they're doing all that extra shit, unless you're a born again PlayStation guy who just came from Xbox. Shout out to you for switching over late. Anyway, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
The thing is, I don't agree with what PlayStation's doing. Like, what they said in their original statements of what believing in cross-gen, believing in next-gen exclusives, that's my standpoint. That's always been my standpoint going to the next gen. You know what I mean? Like they did that for PlayStation. They did that with PS4 with Killzone, next gen title, Nat Killzone. However you feel about the games, those were next gen, titles. But with Spider-Man, what my disagreement comes from with PlayStation is that I really and truly I don't agree with cross gen titles like that. But I'm not upset that you would do it if you came out and said it outright. The fact that when we first saw that first showcase, you did not mention nothing PlayStation 4 with any of these games, and now you're doing it now when the pre-orders go live. I find that a little bit disingenuous, because you could have just came out from the jump and just be honest, like, yo, this game's coming to PS4. Would it change my mind of buying a PlayStation 5? No, it wouldn't. Would I be a little disappointed? Like, damn, I wish Miles Morales was, PS5 game. Yeah, I would say that, but I'm not gonna stop myself from buying Miles Morales on PS5. But just be honest and be outright with it.
That's my stance as well. It's like, PlayStation holds the L, because had they done this in June and they would have said, look, these games here are going to be cross-gen, fine. Like, I still would have been I'm still excited to play these games, and the PS5 would have still been bought. The biggest issue, and this points to Jim Ryan, and the biggest issue with him is the specific statements he said prior to the June event in May. We had an interview with GameIndustry.biz, and he said himself, we believe in generations, we believe in taking advantage of next generation hardware, next generation feature sets and things like that, and we believe in providing games that can be played nowhere else but PlayStation 5.
Yeah,
that's specifically what he said in that interview. And so reading something like that, I'm like, okay, you're reading something like that, and then when you see in the June event and you see, okay, these games here look amazing, they look great, whatever, which they still do today, but when you hold that type of stance and you're pushing that type of narrative, and then you see what Eric Lempel was saying with Jeff Keighley, about the things having to be done at the technical level in the development process, you see all this messaging, and then you see this at the end in September, and it's like, wait a second, like, your actions and your words aren't matching what you're saying here.
Yo, let me get this super chat real quick from my man Spare Pro Gaming. Shout out to Spare Pro Gaming, man. That guy been a sub for a long time. Appreciate the thumbs up and super chat. And we also got Slow-Mo in here, man. Slow-Mo, are you there? Can you say something so we can hear you?
Yeah, what's up, man?
Slow-Mo, he called you a dirty bot. I'm just putting it out there. Okay,
Absolutely, I definitely did. Slow-Mo.
A dirty bot.
Yes,
wow, I've only heard that twice a week, so it's all good. Look,
I am truly upset at you. Just go ahead. I
get called a bot. I get called a pony. I get called PC Master Race bastard, cheating bastard. You guys cheat
as you are
games.
Yes,
I've been called everything under the sun except a Stadia head, which I don't think that will ever happen, because you gotta actually have games to, for people to actually back up. But look, people can call me whatever they want. This always happens when I speak out against something that I don't like. Now, if people don't like how I speak about things, I'm gonna say that's a you problem, not necessarily a me problem. But everyone will recognize, anyone that listens to me consistently enough, and you said you listen to me.
Absolutely.
I give everybody the same smoke. Like, I had the amount of times I've been on Brap, on Scumcast, on whatever, on my own channel, and went in on something that Microsoft said, and I had people come to me and be like, "Oh man, you just a pony. You just get going in on Xbox because that's the popular thing to do." No, I go in on them because they deserve it.
No,
but
to be honest,
likewise.
My bad. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
No. What I was going to say, what I was saying about you is that, yeah, I listen to you, so I know how you formulate your opinions and how much research you would do. But what I said, my criticism of what you were saying on the show was that,
on the Spider-Man thing,
it was very unlike Slow-Mo to me, because I'm listening to the cast, and he's like, yo, so do you know what the upgrades are for the remaster? He was like, no. I was like, what? So why are you upset?
Okay, so
he
to
was
that
shocked,
point,
he was bamboozled, he was taken aback.
Absolutely.
To that point, I looked for things. I didn't see any details in what was going to be in the upgrade, right? So like, it wasn't like when Persona was like, "Do you know what's in it?" And I was like, "I'm not gonna lie. I'm like, no, I don't know what's in it," because so and to that point, so far we have had a lack of information from the Sony side for a good little while. They give us information when they feel ready to. Cool. That's how you want to do it. I was ready to sit back and basically find out the information when they announce it. Now, we could say, even with the whole part about if you don't like the whole thing close to being in control, that hasn't quite been verified yet either. But what I've seen is that the guy that said that information to someone else in the DM has been tagged multiple times, and up to that point I hadn't seen this dude respond back to anything, which tells me one of two things: either you are trying to come together with a more PR marketing version of how to say it, or it's just outright it is what it is. Because if it's not true, then you can straight up just like respond back to a tweet that's not true, the same way we see all these other companies do whenever people ask them questions that are things that aren't true, and you don't want that information to get spread across the internet. And then because when that happens, when wrong information gets spread, the correction doesn't get spread as quickly as the erroneous information. We've all seen that before.
I just can't believe you would call Persona a fanboy, man.
Yeah, I never said that either. So I didn't call Persona a fanboy. That wasn't me. Now,
y'all hear me?
That said,
Yes, we hear you.
Yep.
Okay, there we go. Jesus Christ.
Slow-mo. Hold on, let Slow-mo speak. One second.
That's it. I did not agree with how Fonz was treating Persona on the show. Multiple times when Fonz was jumping out there, I was like, yo, whoa, wait a minute. Yo, can y'all stop? Like, because that was just like, we get crazy on Scumcast sometimes, but it's all in fun, which is part of the reason. Yeah, part of the reason why Luca has a group of people who are friends is that we can kind of take shots at each other, but we know each other, so it's good. It's all good. It's like, they'll take a shot about me being on like 5 million podcasts.
As they should take that shot.
They'll take a shot about my knees being weak or brittle or whatever, which ain't even true, but it's okay. I'll take it. It's all in fun and games. You talk about Luca's height, that she that she's like, the stunt double on those Leprechaun movies.
Oh shit.
We do all kinds of stuff. It's all in fun. But when like Persona and Fonz don't really have any kind of interaction, then you like, oh, you're just a fucking fanboy. Like, whoa, hey man.
I think like, Fonz know of Persona, but he don't really. I don't think he has like an official conversation.
No, I've never. That was the first time I ever spoke to.
Right. Like all that stuff was just. It wasn't like the entire show. I was annoyed. Because it was like, this ain't the kind of energy that I'm used to on this show, or really any show. Not what Scumcast is really about. So like, after the show, Persona was like, he apologized for his side of it. I ain't really think he really needed to do that, but because he wasn't the one really doing personal shots, so I didn't think that was necessary. But I appreciate him, stepping up with that. But in regards to like calling him a fan, I never called him a fanboy on the show. What I said was it's a very fanboyish thing to do. The conversation is about mixed messaging, bad messaging, lying, but it's like, people have, in regards to that, 10% of what they're saying is, you're absolutely right, that was terrible. But the other 90% of it is, but these games are awesome. I love these games. These games are great. I'm like, yeah, I know the games are good. We all know the games are good, but that's not like the topic right now. It's like a deflection. Like, why are we deflecting to that? We can get to that in a minute, but there's so many things that came out during the show and then after that we can kind of like get to that later. We can have a separate conversation about all the games that we saw that was fire. Like Miles Morales, Final Fantasy 16. I'm all in on that day one.
As you should.
Demon Souls look great. I'm not into Demon Souls, but Luca,
bastard. That's not like us joking. That's the truth. Okay.
I don't have Luca. Okay. Luca, go get a sippy cup. Go in the corner, be quiet.
Listen, with your adult
No,
diapers, don't
but
start.
the thing is with slow-mo, when you say that, is just like, I felt like, yes, the point, the subject matter was, PlayStation misleading and misconceptions and lies with the PlayStation fan base. But I just feel like if you're in a podcast, that there's going to have to be that but, because you're furthering the conversation. I could be on a podcast like, PlayStation lied. Then there's a pause because you don't want me to say a but. You know what I mean? Like, okay.
Or we could go into what they lied about. We could bring up quotes of where they, the energy wasn't the same, where they maybe contradicted themselves. We could talk about other examples of where they lied and how it seems like this seems to be a pattern. There's more to go into than just, they lied. Because then it's like, there's more information there. Honestly, we had more topics during the show that we didn't really actually get a chance to go into.
Like, what are we talking about? I've been quiet the whole time. Y'all gonna let me talk, man?
No, we was talking about the Scumcast on Saturday.
I get all that fake anger for view shit, man. Let's put the truth out there. Let's talk about
it wasn't none of that. So
it is fake. All this so-called.
Okay, did you watch the show?
Yeah, man. I watched the show. I'm in the gaming community, bro, because I don't put videos.
So you watched the show yesterday?
Because I don't put videos out, don't mean I don't watch the show.
Ain't nobody saying nothing about no videos. I asked you, did you watch the show yesterday?
Back to what I'm saying, man. All this fake anger. Let's break down what we talking about. We talking about a corporation that blatantly said that they had plans on bringing everything straight to the PS5, right? That's right. Completely cutting. We talking about over 100 million plus people that went out and bought a console, and we're gonna completely cut them out. When I heard them say that, I was shaking my head saying, yo, that's not a smart move. Your fan base is too big to be doing that. If anything, we supposed to, this fake ass mad or this fake energy that people are bringing is ludicrous. I think I'm stuck in the Twilight Zone. The first thing we should have did was like, damn, that's a smart business move. Your fan base is too big to be talking about cutting everybody off. So when I listen to what people are talking about being mad about, don't make sense to me. That means that a lot of people are not business savvy. See, I own my own. I'm on multiple businesses, and I would have did exactly what Sony did. That would have been stupid, and that would have hurt it.
I don't disagree with that one second at all.
Oh God, I've been quiet this whole time, and I ain't cut nobody off. Let me just get it out. That would have been stupid for us business-wise. And number two, they didn't wait till the last minute. Y'all still got 2 months. They told you 2 months in advance that they changed their mind. Microsoft have X games out at the last damn minute. So let's keep it all the way real, man.
Okay, let's keep it all the way real. Did they come out and say that? Did they come out and say that?
Come out and say what?
Did they come out and say these games are coming to the PS4 during the show?
What games are coming to the PS4?
Miles Morales, Horizon Forbidden West. Did they come out and say those games?
No, I'll be honest. No, they didn't say it.
Okay, so how is it we're going to give them credit for saying it 2 months in advance when it seemed like that wasn't really their energy anyway? Like that information came out on Twitter after.
It doesn't matter how it came out. It still came out.
How the fuck does it not matter how it came out?
Just because you gonna let me talk, or you gonna keep cutting me off while you in your feelings?
I'm not in my feelings. You the one who jumped in your feelings. You cut me off as I was speaking when you first started, bro. You came in, and as soon as I was talking, you was like, man, you haven't been waiting patiently because you cut me off from the very start.
I've been sitting here for over 30 minutes. What are you talking about?
Motherfucker, I just got in here. So what are you talking about?
All right, so you don't know. So shut up if you don't know what I'm talking about.
Hold on, guys. Hold on.
You don't know what you're talking about.
Guys,
hold up. You got in here before I did.
Hold up.
You got in here before I did.
Hold up.
And I didn't even finish my point.
Hold up.
I've been waiting here 30 minutes, right? Knowing that after I just told you that, and I say that I've been waiting here patiently. Once you heard the word 30 minutes, that makes me correct. That means I have been waiting patiently.
No, that's not correct. You were here before me.
That is correct.
Guys, hold up. Slow-mo, one stop. Hold up 1 second. Hold up 1 second.
All this fake mad because they trying to
hold up 1 second.
People and
hold fake mad.
Hold up.
You came in fake mad.
Hold up.
So bad. Look at you.
Hold up. Hold up.
Go ahead, Jay. Go
Hold
ahead,
up.
Jay.
Let's take a breather.
They want to-
Let's take a breather.
yeah.
Listen,
Oh, man.
I don't think nobody in here is, first of all, let me get this out. Nobody in here is disagreeing with each other here. We're agreeing, but we're upset we're agreeing. Let's calm that down.
I don't know what he cut me off for.
No. To be honest with you, he was talking those one style. I know you was waiting, but he was getting a point out. And
What I do is I'll fall all the way back and let him finish, so I can get all my shit out without being being interrupted.
All right. So yeah, slow
I'm
mo.
gonna fall back. Go ahead, bro.
Well, yeah, we can hear you loud and clear and everything because you was having mic issues, but he was.
Yeah, I've been itching to get in, but go ahead, bro. I'll fall all the way back, let you get everything out, and then I'll come through.
Yo, shout out to Luca. Said thanks for having me, GG fellas. Hi, Lucas. Appreciate you coming through. But go ahead, Slow-Mo, and finish out your thoughts.
All right, I'll say my piece, and he can have the floor. What I was gonna say about Spider-Man after Persona was like, well, here's the information of what else is coming into the upgrade. I said, cool. Show the information. I'm looking at it and I'm like, okay, that's cool. They're adding a few more skins, a few more suits for Spider-Man, a few extra missions, but it took me back to the DLC for the original game. So the 2018 Spider-Man game, the DLC were $10 each for each DLC, 3 DLCs. They were about 2 to 3 hours of content per. So, and then you had the choice of you could spend $10 each for each one of them, or you could spend like $20-25 for the full thing, which is like a minimum. We're talking like 7 to 9 hours of actual content. And that came with more suits, came with like a full-fledged story that spanned all 3 DLCs. Black Cat was in it, a whole bunch of other characters, another villain. All that stuff's great. Is that equal? That a couple of missions and a couple of skins, a couple of suits is like the same price? Is that? I don't think that's equal.
No, but it's not only
that's
that.
That's just me. Say what?
It's not only that. They're changing the actual models of the characters. So you're going to see next gen models of Peter Parker. They're also adding more AI. I mean, not AI, but more citizens, like NPCs and more vehicles.
Like there's more density of NPCs walking around, stuff like that.
Assets and all that stuff.
Yeah, because you got your CPU. You got a much better CPU with that Zen 2 CPU over the Jaguar. So it can do more computations. It can do more, add more of that stuff in there. Absolutely, I get that. That's some quality of life improvement kind of stuff that I would expect from a next gen upgrade. What I'm seeing, and I know a lot of people bring up like 2013 and how in 2013 we got a lot of remasters, and I'm not even gonna get into how like it's different architecture from the PS3 to the PS4, whatever, right? It's a different time, and things change from 7 years ago to now. So many more companies are coming out. Like Ubisoft said, all their games are going to be free upgrades going forward, and they're a big publisher. They make like 4 games a year. You're seeing it from the Xbox side with their games doing it. And of course, we do see some other companies doing it differently. I'm not even just going to get into 505 and Control, but just like 2K. 2K is doing it differently for 2K basketball. EA is doing it slightly differently. You only get it for like a limited time. If you miss that time period, well, you missed it. You're bad. But me personally, I feel like what they're doing just isn't enough for a $20 thing. I feel like I get it if you don't own 2018 Spider-Man and then you get a PS5 and you get that Miles Morales Ultimate Edition, yeah, add that in. That's worth $20 for that person that's just coming in. But if you already own it, then I kind of feel like this person already put money in on that game. For the most part, 95% of it same exact content. Is it really worth more? Is it really worth more to charge them for that? And maybe that's just my opinion, but I feel like they could have given a free upgrade for the person who already bought the original game. Feel me?
Yeah, I feel. I mean, yeah, that's your opinion. You know what I mean? Like with me, I would love the free upgrade, but also, like my point of view is that I like to support, you know, the companies that I like as well. Yeah, I agree. I think it should be a free upgrade as well. But from what I'm reading, to me, I think it's worth the upgrade, the $20. And you know what I mean, it's a good package deal that I'm getting this game and the remaster as well, just for the $60 or whatever it costs. I forgot how much it costs. For the $70. But I you know what I mean, I'm not gonna fault anybody that say that they disagree with it and they're not gonna, you know, support it. That's, you know, that's on them. It's a gamer to gamer you know, basis. So, you know, it is what it is with that. But my whole thing of me bringing that up is just like I know Slow-Mo. I know he does his research. I was surprised that you didn't know what was into the you know, the remaster before, you know, you brought up, you know, being upset about being charged for it. That was
I definitely feel that. Like I love to do my research, especially when I'm doing my videos. I always like go through everything I can find, add it all in there. Yeah, absolutely. Like, not knowing that, I didn't know when that article came out that Persona pulled up, but I just, you know, I hadn't seen it. So I do appreciate them bringing it up, because that was a good information to know. I still don't quite feel like, as I said, like it's worth $20 more, but I get it. It's cool. It's not just a straight up res, you know, a change in resolution. They're actually putting a little bit more work into it. That's good. And again, something that Luca has said, like, I don't want anyone thinking like during the show yesterday or even now or just in general, like my energy or anyone else on Scumcast, the podcast's energy was like, yo, don't get a PS5. Now bump that. You're getting a substantial upgrade in hardware, period, from the PS5 to the PS4, the PS4 Pro. Like, get that. It's worth it. If you are, and from what we know right now, at the very least, Demon Souls is exclusive to PS5 for at least, you know, until they finally come out and talk about if it's going to PC or not. But at least that game alone is. And if you want that game, like, there is no waiting. Like, I always have the stance of, I don't wait for anything. When Final Fantasy VII Remake came out, I didn't care about the fact that they was kind of misleading on if it was going to be exclusive to PlayStation or not. It didn't matter. Wherever it is first, that's where I'm getting it, because I want that game. Mm-hmm. So if there's content on the PlayStation 5 that you want, you know what you need to do.
Absolutely.
Go ahead and get that PS5.
Absolutely, man. But yo, we have my man One Stop. He been waiting.
Shout out to Slow-Mo too, by the way.
Shout out to Slow-Mo coming through, man. You know that you know, a lot of people, they scared of the channel, man. When you come through, he's like, yo, I'm gonna talk my, you know, what I really thought, man. I respect that. So, and you always good. You always good people.
What I gotta be afraid of? Come on now.
Oh, wait.
I don't know. I don't understand how.
Wait, what you trying to say? Because I got a lisp. You're not so afraid of me? What you trying?
Oh, come on, Jay. We ain't nothing like that.
I'm gonna get Slow-Mo for an interview. Try to set that up.
I'll message you, yo.
Oh, but yeah, I'm definitely down, bro.
Let me get my man One Stop in here and get his thoughts. Sorry, One Stop, but like I said, I wanted to get, you know, Luca. You know, Persona came through because he was on the podcast. It wasn't Slow-Mo. He was on the podcast. So I just wanted to get their thoughts before anybody get their thoughts. But One Stop, if you're there listening, you can unmute yourself and get your thoughts on this whole, you know, thing. You know, people being rightfully ignorant. Cause I'm not just talking about you know, Scumcast. I'm talking about like I said, I listen to a lot of Xbox podcasts. And I just feel like people are just, when it comes to PlayStation, they just don't want to get the information. You know what I mean? When it comes to backwards compatibility, everybody's confused. You know, people putting out news about the digital version can't do backwards compatibility. You know what I mean? Even though they have, you know, the PlayStation Plus collection, it's just a whole bunch of stuff going on. And then, like, when you go to the PlayStation site and you just look at the site, they have all this information here. Backwards compatibility. Can play your backlog of PS4 games on your PlayStation 5. Game boost. People's complaint. Are these games going to be boosted? Which they got to go and tell you if the game is going to be boosted or not. But they say enjoy faster and smoother frame rates in the select PS4 or PSVR games. And people's worrying about the upgrade stuff. PlayStation, they do have a mandate where they allow developers or publishers to have a free upgrade or whatever the developer choose, like like Call of Duty or 2K, if they want to charge. So they said PlayStation 5 consoles give game publishers the ability to let players upgrade their disc and digital PS4 games to digital PS5 games. Well, people are being very, very confused about them offering an upgrade path. Only thing I would say with the differences here, I don't know with Microsoft. When it comes to Microsoft, they do the disc as well. Here, they just highlight in digital. So that's the only difference I can tell you between the two companies. But is one stop there?
I don't think he's there.
Oh, he gotta unmute his mic. One stop, you gotta unmute your mic, bro, if you're listening. He got so patient. He's like, nah, man, I mute my mic forever. Can I unmute him? Let me see if I can unmute him. No, he gotta unmute it. But yo, my man Chris Righteous in the building, man. Chris, what up, man?
Yo, what's going on, fellas? What's up, everybody? What up, Slow Mo, Persona?
Yo, what's good, Chris?
Yeah, we chilling out here, Chris, man.
What's good, Chris, man?
What's up, man? So we talk about like the upgrades, like the free versus the paid upgrades.
No, I was just highlighting that because, like I said, I've been listening to a lot of Xbox guys and their reactions.
Oh, running with this misinformation.
Yeah. But I'm just
like,
like,
have to pay to play your PS4 games on the PS5 and shit like that.
Yeah, or they even questioning if there's going to be backwards compatibility. But they're using the whole.
It literally says 99% of PlayStation 4 games are backwards compatible.
Yeah, but the thing is, they're using the fact that Jim Ryan lied, right? And now everything that PlayStation put out, they're not going to believe it. So
it's funny because PlayStation, right? They did, they did deceive us, made us to believe that certain games were going to be on the PlayStation 5 only and take full advantage of the PS5 and stuff like that. Now, since everybody agrees, right, that PlayStation lies, the PlayStation was full of shit when it comes to that, they take that, right? But like when Microsoft consistently lies, when Microsoft consistently flip-flops, every single time Phil would say something or Microsoft would come out and say something, these dudes would accept it, as truth or whatever. So obviously there's hypocrisy. There's hypocrisy on all parts, right? There's PlayStation fans that are hypocrite as well too. But it's like, we need to stop spreading misinformation. You know what I mean? It's like,
yeah, that's my thing.
Like, yeah, we need to just stop spreading information. Like, yeah, sure, companies lies, right? We've caught these companies like straight up deceiving and lying, you know what I mean? Or not telling the whole truth, right? Or telling half truth. Let's just say that. But at the same time, it's like you can't use that with every single thing. You can't just assume that every single thing is a lie now. I gotta understand, like, now that, because I'm gonna be looking at PlayStation with the side eye. I'm gonna be looking at Jim Ryan with the side eye and stuff like that from some of the things they say from now on. But it's like, it doesn't stop people from like, and that's PlayStation's fault. You know what I mean? It doesn't stop people from like really like having a doubt in their mind or having, you know what I mean? Because now it's like, before Wednesday, you would have told me, hey, you think God of War 2 is going to be on the PlayStation 4? I would have been like, hell no. But now there's a possibility that it can and stuff like that. So, but as far as like the whole misinformation, it's just, to me, in my opinion, it's just like, since Sony hasn't really caught a lot of heat throughout this year, other than being quiet in the beginning of the year, like people are just taking this and they just like, yeah, let's get on PlayStation and let's try to give them all the smoke that we can. You know what I mean? Right? Go ahead.
No, go ahead, Chris.
No, which is rightfully deserved, right? When it comes to like the PS4, like the cross generation and stuff like that, and when it comes to the pre-orders, right? They told us they were gonna give us enough time to let us know when the pre-orders were gonna come, so that we can get ready. So, but other than that, it's like, yo, the games still look amazing. Like everybody's still gonna buy a PS5. Everybody's still struggling to even get a pre-order of a PS5. And this doesn't negate anything about Sony's first-party quality of games and first-party quality of exclusive games. You know what I mean? Miles Morales is still going to be an amazing game. Horizon. Go ahead.
And this is the thing that people have to understand. And this is very important. When it comes to what PlayStation has said or lack thereof, their omission and things like that, it's definitely, for me, I'm not upset. I'm more so disappointed, because I'm disappointed that it happened and it came out in the manner that it has. That's how I feel about it. But back to something that Bari said with the but. That but for me, and it's always going to be there, is again, the games look great. and it's funny because a lot of people that were looking at these games also thought they were next gen before this information came out. So there's something to be said there. And when it comes to the Xbox and how they're moving and the lies and things that they've been telling people for years, even though PlayStation has done this, something that everybody has to understand is PlayStation and Xbox are not on the same playing field here. They're not at the same level. So yes, PlayStation doing this is extremely, disappointing and things like that. But when you look at the two and compare the two, it's night and day, right? Because at the end of the day, when the console launches, there are still going to be PlayStation 5 only games. There's still going to be a dope ass lineup of games to play, period, while the Xbox is still the Xbox. So let's keep it a stack here.
All right, I'm back.
Let's keep it a stack here.
Oh, there you go.
PlayStation. People can be mad at PlayStation all you want, and like I said, some people's anger, quote unquote, or disappointment is genuine. But for a lot of you dudes out there, this is just another way for you to validate your hate, disdain, and giving you the ability to attack PlayStation without any repercussions or consequences because of what they did. So at the end of the day, a lot of this is quote unquote fake outrage. A lot of this stuff is people, opportunists, trying to push yet again, another agenda of why you should not own a PlayStation, but you should own an Xbox. Why? Why own an Xbox? You understand? Looking at the two, if I'm being lied by both of these companies, I'm still going to PlayStation. Yeah. Because even though they lying, or whatever you want to call it, I'm still getting treated good.
Yeah, it doesn't.
As a gamer, PlayStation still has my best interest at heart. Just look at the games. So, feel how you feel.
Well, I wouldn't say they got your best interest at heart. I would say they know what it takes to make sure that you stay invested in their community and their ecosystem, which is making quality games. And that, of course, is what you're looking for. So in a way, but it all comes down to the bottom line is money. And I think Jim Ryan got the same issue that Phil Spencer has in some cases, where he's being told from they talk too much, talk way too much, because the way when you keep speaking about things that you're doing right then, but then you get the word from up above, we switching that up now. Mm-hmm. And you're like, wait a minute, I was just out here capping for you for this. What cap for something else now? Now they gotta go out and say something different. And we've seen that with Phil Spencer, where we got, people got screenshots of multiple times where he's contradicting himself. Like, where's the VR for Xbox One X? That ain't happened. Now he's saying, oh, well, our community don't want VR. Since when? Like, where'd you get that information from? You didn't provide it. If you would have provided VR, maybe you would know if the Xbox gamers would have actually used it or not, but you didn't. So it's just like, it's I would say it's always, you got to kind of take everything they say with a little bit of grain of salt. I think it would have did them a lot better, and they wouldn't even be having people feeling some kind of way about their messaging right now. If when Miles Morales was first announced back in June, same thing with Horizon, that they just would have said right then and there, PS5 and PS4.
It's funny though too, and I hate to take it out of gaming, but you have to for a second, right? Let's something that everyone lies, but people still go out and do. Politicians lie all the time. Democrat, Republican, they all fucking lie to your face.
That's facts.
In front of cameras. And I'm talking every single one of them, even the quote unquote good ones. They all fucking lie.
Ain't no such thing as a good politician. But I feel you, bro.
Exactly.
Trump don't lie.
People still go out and vote.
Stop it, Bar.
People still
Can I ask a question?
Still go out and vote. So it's like, if you're going to still go out and vote because you think your vote matters and you want to see change or whatever.
Can I ask a question?
Yeah, of course. Go ahead, One Stop.
Go ahead, One Stop.
I'm going to ask everybody this, and it's just a logical question. Have you ever changed your mind about anything in your life?
Of course.
100%.
Do that make you a liar because you changed your mind?
No.
100%.
So that's why I call it fake hate. We're talking about a business that had that at the beginning of the creation of the PS5 did in fact have a vision. You telling me right now, none of y'all see that between that time and now something might have changed?
I would say
that don't make you a liar, man. That means that you changed your mind.
You know what I'm saying? You want to be honest with you? To be honest with you,
Right.
I always felt like this was the goal in mind. Like this was the plan, but they just didn't tell you outright. Because there's no way it can just be a switch of the. You can't just flip the switch like that. It's like, oh, we're gonna put this on PS4 too. Yeah. You gotta,
Right,
you know what I mean? You gotta. That has to be.
I think that it wasn't. I don't think that was something that happened overnight either. I think this was a long dragged out discussion, because you got to remember these people are talking about business with 110 million people subscribe to them or bought their consoles. You're not going to be able to do that overnight. So logically, it's going to take some time to come up to get everybody on board and agree to that. Mm-hmm. So if you have a clear understanding that this is something that's not going to happen overnight, that should answer your original question. Why didn't they tell us a long time ago? Maybe they didn't decide it a long time ago. Mm-hmm. Maybe it's something that was in the works. Everybody might not have agreed on it from day one. And number two, and this one really threw me off. Why we're not, they say keep the same energy that we have with Xbox with Sony? Are you insane? Don't you know what kind of energy that we have towards Xbox? DRM, should I continue? Closing out, I mean, just demolishing game after game. Should I continue? So how can I have the same energy towards Sony than I do have Microsoft when Sony is not doing what Microsoft is doing at all? Mm-hmm. So now that we got people that's nitpicking because it is the thing to do right now. You have to literally be out your mind to think that you could take something like this and think that, oh yeah, man, this is the worst thing that ever could happen to all of us, by Sony coming out saying that they're not going to leave everybody behind. That don't even make any sense.
Well, not only that, One Stop, it also goes deeper than that, because you're absolutely right, especially with the games, right? Miles Morales, which is a launch title, and Sackboy. Those games had to those are launch titles. You don't make that decision, oh yeah, let's put it on PS4, because then does that slow up the development? Like, how does that? So this is definitely something that's been in the works for quite some time.
For a while.
Yeah, it's designed for the lowest common denominator. Yeah. So when they first made the project, they had to say, all right, so where are we putting this on? Because if they were just putting it on the PS5, they could have done so much more as far from a design standpoint. But if it's also going to be on the PS4, you got two choices. You're going to have to design it to work on a Jaguar CPU, or you're going to have to go ahead and make two different versions, which could very well be what's going on. It could be two different versions. Could be a version from a design standpoint that's grander on PS5, but then that's what they're saying.
That's what they're saying that it is, though. I'm asking about something else. Hold on. Like Shadow of Mordor, right? Like Shadow of Mordor. Shadow of Mordor came out on the 360, right, as well as like the Xbox One, and it was two different versions. Where the 360 version, I think, didn't have the Nemesis system or something, like a huge feature that was part of Shadow of War was completely missing from the 360.
I remember that.
Also, they came out and said that they started working on Horizon Forbidden West for the PS4 in the beginning. You know what I mean? So this was a decision made a long time ago as far as that game.
You know what's funny too, real quick, and I'll let you go, so stop. Go back in time for a second, guys, right? You guys remember Spider-Man movies? Remember Spider-Man 3? And when it came out on PS2 and PS3, before I got my PS3, I was playing it on PS2. And this game, when I got it on PS2, it did, and I played it on PS3, it was like night and day. That game was miles different than what it was on PS2 in every way. So,
yo, let me one second, guys. Let me get this.
Just make a decision overnight like that, bro. And I'm gonna ask y'all another question. If this would have never came out, right, after seeing the actual gameplay, because that's what we got, would y'all would have even known that they was going to be making one for the PS4? I bet you would.
No.
Nobody would have.
So
If anybody say
nobody,
yeah, they lying.
we're not looking at a Halo Infinite situation. Now, if they would have came out and showed Spider-Man and that shit looked like Halo, then I ain't gonna lie, I would have went ham, bro.
Yo, let me get
You
this.
would have seen it, we have a situation where the PS4 is now, in fact, or the PS4 Pro is now, in fact, is impacting our experience. So I don't understand why people are upset when they're not being affected at all. So what are we mad for then? You're not being affected.
Let me 1 second before anybody say anything. Let me get this super chat from Veja. Yo, shout out to Veja with a donation, man. Appreciate it. He says Sony triple fooled Microsoft with pre-orders, release date, and they also put their foot on Microsoft's neck with PS4 Pro for $299 this holiday, with games against Xbox Series S for $299 without no games. Yo, I haven't even thought about that, but that's a good ass point. That the fact that these games is on PS4.
To that.
Yeah, go ahead, man.
Stop everybody. My thing is when Horizon Zero Dawn developers came out and said that we wanted to put flying on PlayStation 4, but we couldn't. And we are so relieved that we are able to ditch the old generation and start a new generation. And you look at the trailer and you see you're thinking then by yourself, oh wow, we're going to definitely have flying then. So if the game is going to be for PlayStation 4, either two of things are going to happen. Either Horizon Zero Dawn will have flying, and then it's either developers lied about the PlayStation 4 version not being able to have flying, or they unlocked a new power in the PlayStation 4 that they couldn't achieve beforehand. Or the second version is we're not going to have flying in Horizon Zero Dawn 2, and then that game is going to be held back.
But the thing is, don't get too concentrated on the flying aspect. It might not be flying in the game, but it's probably something other than that's being in the game that it could have been done on a PS4. But yeah, I just heard my man Sick in the building, man. Sick, my bad, yo.
I want to hear Sick. Let me hear what Sick got to say. Hold on.
Go ahead,
man. Listen, bruh. First of all, we're all adults in here, right?
Facts.
Right? Bruh, some of the crying that I've been hearing is absolutely absurd, bruh.
Thank you.
I get it. Y'all niggas want to, save face because the internet, right? Realistically, I talked to a developer. You guys know the Quantum Era developers.
Yes.
Their game is coming out on PS4 and on PS5. They have two totally different builds of the game. This is why I'm listening to y'all and I'm just like, this is nuts. Niggas is just like, oh no, it's going to be held back. It's going to be held back. They're telling you they're taking full advantage of the feature set of the PS5.
I was saying that the other day, Sick.
How are you able to do that if it's the same build, though, Persona? If it's the same build, it has to work the same way. Am I correct?
Yo,
incorrect?
That's a good ass point too, because I remember.
No. Because I've listened to a lot of people make all these asinine statements, and Persona, you are absolutely right. These niggas just want you to be mad at Sony. Like, they want you to allude to the fact that, I shouldn't purchase this product because they lied to me. But these niggas won't keep that energy when it comes to the Xbox.
Yeah.
Come on, bro. Let's be real.
Let's be real. When we talking about energy towards Microsoft, we talking years of fuck ups, man. If Microsoft would have fucked up, any fuck up Microsoft do, they don't have room to do it. That's the reason why we have certain type of energy towards them. It's not like they fuck up far few in between, or they might have fucked up once or twice every 3 to 5 years. No, it was a constant fuck up with these people, man. So for any ex-bot to try to convince somebody to bring the same type of energy with a company that actually delivered is fucking insane, man. That's ludicrous.
I also had the same conversation with my guy. Shout out to OBJ the Don. I had the same conversation with him. I say, bro, You were super hyped, thought this was the best looking thing that you ever seen in your fucking life. When you saw Spider-Man, right?
Right.
All of a sudden, they tell you, oh yeah, we got a PS4 version, and it's like, nah, player. Nah, man, fuck this game. This shit held back. How, fam? Did we not all see the same gameplay, same trailer? Did we all not play Spider-Man PS4?
Mm-hmm.
There is a lot of differences between those two games. Now, what I also said though, because look, I'm not against being wrong, right? My ego isn't so big that if I'm wrong, I won't admit that I'm wrong, right? If Spider-Man comes out, and remember what they told us about the swinging, how they had to kind of like throttle the swinging because of the way that they had to, because of how the hard drive processes the data and shit like that, and how they had to duplicate all of the different assets and stuff, or at least have, a call to the different assets in memory and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
If we get this new Spider-Man Miles Morales, bruh, and that shit feels the way that the Spider-Man PS4 game did, then that means that they lied. That means that is an absolute lie, because you have no excuses now. They've already said that you're going to have instant loading or near instant loading, whatever. You're going to have near instant loading. You're not capable of doing that on the PS4. It's impossible.
No.
How can you do it? That means that they had to spend development time making sure that that's a thing, right? Which means that it can't be the same build of the fucking game. It's impossible. You're talking about two different systems with two totally different architectures.
Fact.
Now, can they give you a dumbed down version of what they're giving you on the PS5, on the PS4? Sure. But you can do that with any game. I keep telling niggas, Uncharted 4 could have ran on the fucking PS3. It wouldn't have looked like it looked on the PS4, but it could have. That's why I just, again,
there's gonna be stuff
really
missing
don't understand some of you niggas, man. I get it, and I get what you niggas is pushing, because it's the same people that's pushing the same bullshit. Like, I see through it, bruh. I see way past what you're trying to do. But unfortunately, I'm sorry, nigga, I can't be mad with you, bruh.
No, but
we know this.
To go back to your point at first, because when you mentioned that, it just slapped me in the face. The Quantum Era, because Quantum Era is coming off a PS4, but it's coming off a PS5 first. Then they're doing a PS4 version, because they're doing an actual different version. So now, really and truly, because I was looking at the Guerrilla developers tweet, and the way how he worded it, he was like, "Yeah, we're also working on a PS4 version." So I'm just like, that sounds like you're working on like two versions here. You know what I mean? So
it is two different versions.
Yeah, it's going to be two different versions.
Regardless of what people want to tell you, it is two different versions. It's not like Xbox when they slap State of Decay backwards compatibility there, right? That's not the same thing. That wasn't built, to take advantage of the what do they call that shit on the Xbox? Architecture?
Velocity.
The velocity architecture, right?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
That's somebody just slapping and just fucking putting a game, and just making it work on the newer hardware, take advantage of the newer hardware, right? That's the outcome that you get. But when you have something that's really fully taken advantage of, and the feature set of it, having the ray tracing, nigga, you don't just slap on ray tracing, right? That's not just something, hey, you know what? I think this game should have ray tracing. Let me just go ahead and hit the on switch for ray tracing. That's not how the fuck that works. Same thing goes for the compatibility with the controller, the haptic feedback, the adaptive triggers, all of the different things that they're having the controller do. You don't just flip a switch and make that happen. Also, with the biggest thing, the biggest elephant in the room, which is the SSD and the IO throughput of the PS5. You're not just gonna slap a game on the PS4 from the PS4 to the PS5 and it automatically takes advantage and it's automatically routed in such a way that it allows for instant loading. That's not the way that shit works, bro. And the simple fact that I hear everybody, I'm talking about niggas like, but he lied. Nigga, he's a salesman. He's here to sell you something. What salesman do you know don't lie, nigga? Which one? Now, this is where we have to back up and say, fuck the lies, nigga, because I'm not here for Jim Ryan, my nigga. The only reason why I went and pre-ordered a PS5 is because 2 events have come out. And through these 2 events, they have showed me many reasons to pick up a PS5. That's the only reason. It's not because I like Jim Ryan. It's not like because I like Herman Hulst. It's not because I think they're my friends. They're not friends. I am a customer. They are salesmen. They sold me on this product. I don't get how we take this from this to that. And then for the people who say, but yeah, you know, as a consumer, you should still be mad and upset. Okay. Imagine me getting mad and upset. Imagine me getting hot and bothered, right?
Yeah.
What's the next step?
Yeah, like I said, like I personally feel like I'm not gonna like just sweep it under the rug that they lied, because they did lie.
Getting fake mad for no other nigga. Fuck that.
Let me clarify, Jay Barry.
Yeah.
I'm not telling nobody not to get mad and not to be upset.
You're talking for yourself.
But what are you doing with that madness and that upsetness and that angriness? What are you doing to let them know that this is a problem? Handing them $500 for a physical PS5?
That's what I'm saying. That's,
you know what? Let me say something too, because I want to expose this, and I hope people hear what I'm saying. The most vocal and the most loudest motherfuckers are either X-bots or just X-bots. See, what you got to understand is they playing a game, and if Sony fans allow them, you got to remember, these are the losers that are trying to tell you how to get mad and when to get mad, when they don't know how to handle a console of their own choice, or the corporation that builds the console of their own choice. They're in the forefront and trying to guide you in the direction of how mad you should be and why you should be mad. You fuck around and you're going to end up looking just like they ass. All for it if you want to, and start sending Sony signals and shit like they've been doing for decades. You're gonna find Sony like, well, damn, what do they want? You don't want to do that with a company that's been giving you what you want. You don't want to do that. Now, if you upset, I'm with Sig. Hold on, I'm with Sig. Get up. If you want to be upset, that's fine. That's on you. You understand what I'm saying? But if it ain't hurting your experience, I mean, how far is you gonna take it? You gonna get mad and you gonna still go out there and buy the same game? You still gonna get all the features? You know, we're talking about a company when they lie to you, it actually hurts your experience when it comes to the damn console. Sony coming out saying, well, we're going to put this game we're going to build another game for the, another version for the PS4. How does it hurt you and the consumer? How? Now, if Sony come out with some bullshit that's going to hurt our experience and change the way we like to play, then we got a motherfucking problem. Until then, I mean, yeah, we can talk about it, we can discuss it, whatever, but all this over-exaggerated as so-called being mad at that shit is beyond me, man.
It goes deeper than that.
To be honest with you,
because he was on my fault. Go ahead, Bar.
No, to be honest, like I said, personally, I'm not upset. I am disappointed that that you could have just outright said the information, but like I've been saying is that you sold me on getting a PlayStation 5 because the game looked great. Like it's running on PS5. I'm looking at the game right now, running on PS5, the trailer, and that it looks amazing. And then when I'm reading the blog articles and stuff like that, I'm seeing the differences that you're saying that PlayStation 5 is going to take advantage of. I'm sold on that stuff. But at the end of the day, I'm not going to just be like, oh, Jim Ryan's not my friend either. Personally, I never really liked Jim Ryan like that, to be honest with you. But I'm a PlayStation fan. But at the end of the day, I'm not going to as somebody that creates content, I'm not going to, just sweep it under the rug that you said this, you had this type of message before, and now your message changed. I understand business aspects. I understand that you was going to have cross-compatible games with PlayStation because PlayStation always supports their prior consoles for years. That's not a surprise to me. But just be outright and upfront with the game, because at the end of the day, I was going to play Miles Morales, Horizon Forbidden West on PS5. You know what I mean?
Well, here's the thing, right? Wait, who was that? Never mind. I'll let you go. Go ahead. Whoever that was.
Who was that? That was Matador?
That was Matador.
Yeah.
Okay. My bad. Oh, hold on 1 second. Go ahead, Matador.
Plátano.
No, I agree with you, Bart. But you said that I'm only gonna say that something could be on front, right? And say, look, this is going to be.
I'm not upset. I'm not upset at all.
No. I'm saying with you. Like I'm not like oh, kind of disappointed. They could have just be up front, right?
Yes.
But look, I don't give a shit about that. Also thinking about as a business standpoint, look, Spider-Man. That's like the best-selling superhero game. Horizon Zero Dawn so well. I also see it as a business standpoint because like games like Destruction All Stars, that game could run on a PS4, but it's only going to be on a PS5. You know what I mean? So as a business standpoint, I think also did that because just to get more money, right? Look, and I understand what they say. Like, look, I don't give a shit. None of those the executives, like, you know, right? And my friend, I don't give a damn about that. I don't care about the bangers, okay? And Sony gave me a reason to go out there and buy their shit. You know what I mean? But you look.
Is it justified? Right? Because a lot of people are thinking it's not justified because other companies are doing the free upgrade. Is it justified that if the Spider-Man PS4 upgrade is what they're saying that is, which is like,
what's that shit for free? Nigga, you been selling us bits and pieces of fucking DLC for full price for all these years. We don't even want to hear free coming from you, motherfucker. You see me? So you got to use another example when it comes to Destiny, because that ain't shit compared to all the money we have spent for half-ass games they've been giving us.
But there's other third parties as well, such as
like who?
Get my kids in bed.
Okay.
For school. I just want to say something and real quick to you guys' point about Spider-Man. And again, as I said before, I feel like for me, it ain't worth the additional money. That's me. That I can't. That has to be. That don't have to be anyone else. You guys can feel like, yo, that's worth it to me. I brought up the DLC situation, how much we paid for the DLC, and I played through. I got the platinum for Spider-Man.
As you should.
The 2018 version. That's that shit because the game was awesome. Yeah. That was my game of the year that year. Even though God of War won it was all good. But that was my game of the year. Played through all the DLC, loved every second of it. Now that said, I don't think that cost is worth pretty much the same amount of money I spent on all three of those DLCs. That equaled like about 6-7 hours of content. But that's just me. We all don't have to agree on that. It's all good. But all that said, I would say when it comes to Destiny, like, yeah, that's probably just the upgrades. Their engine's a little old. They need to upgrade their engine for next gen. They're clearly not doing a Destiny 3. They're just going to do the model of like Warframe, where they just continue to keep iterating off of the same piece of content, keep adding more content to it. I don't play Destiny anymore. More power to One Stop for continuing to keep dealing with it. You and Luca are definitely in the same boat with that, because I checked out it. I checked out Destiny a long time ago. I couldn't do it no more. But
sorry, Persona.
All that said,
it's a love-hate relationship. I don't know why I still play it.
It's an emotional thing. I don't know how you do it, man. I tell the Luca, y'all need therapy, because y'all be like mad as y'all be mad as hell at Destiny and then still play it.
Sick human TV too.
I feel it.
No, Somo, I still think that Division 1, after all the updates, is still probably the best solution of this generation.
Dude, I have so many hours in Division 1.
Yeah, I fucked with Division 2.
I have months of game time into Division 1. But all that said, screw Ubisoft, screw Massive Entertainment, screw Red Storm, because they ruined the game in Destiny 2. I mean Division 2. But yeah, I mean, look, it's all about what you feel is value, and what value is. I mean, quality is one thing. What value is slightly different. Right. Quality of the game is going to be great, right?
But what I'm.
But I don't think that's a problem. The remaster part ain't a problem. You know why? Because if it was such a big issue, that means we'll be giving that same energy on all the remasters that have been coming out all generation. I mean, this is nothing new.
I'm always there. I'm always there with that.
What I'm saying? So
as far as
but all the remasters that they've been coming out was more than $20.
Yeah,
But
and I don't roll with them. I mean, I'm not saying we come talking about same energy. Like, I'm not just giving smoke to them on this or anything. I'm not really giving smoke to them.
I just say don't buy it.
But
that's me. Don't buy it.
Yeah. Look, I want the Miles Morales because I'm the gameplay looked fire when they showed it. I love the first game. Looked like and Insomniac is an awesome developer, so guaranteed the game is going to be good. So I'm getting it now. Whether I'm getting it on PS5 yet, or if I'm still just going to get it on PS4, because from what I'm saying, the only game right now I'll be getting on PS4, and not also because there's some other games that's coming out on PC. I'm just going to get it on my PC. Then I may just get it on PS4 and then upgrade to PS5 later on. But that's me. That's how that's how I'm looking at it. I've never been a Demon Souls dude. Like I never. Right? Yeah. No, I'm not really a Souls fan, so it's like it's not for me. But I get people who love it, but it ain't for me.
But what I wanted to ask is okay, so and I'm not a developer, right? I don't know how much these things cost, but I'm assuming that them just bumping up the resolution and the frame rates cost nothing, right? It costs no time, money, or effort or anything like that. But if what they're doing with the Spider-Man Remastered, like remodeling NPCs, adding more, Peter Parker's gonna look different and stuff like that. To me, that seems like that actually cost them time, money, and you know what I mean.
That seems worthy of $20. I don't know.
Yeah,
think about this.
For me personally,
who was mad after playing The Last of Us, the original Last of Us remaster? Was you upset with that remaster?
No,
nobody.
I wasn't. I was impressed.
But you know what?
My question: who went out and bought
Hold on. You know what excuse they're using? One stop. They're using the fact that since the PS3 was a different architecture and couldn't be backwards compatible with the PS4, then Sony had to make the remaster for the PS4.
Who is they? Who is they?
Yo, can I address that real quick? Can I address that real quick though? The thing is,
but before y'all get into it, Jay, I got a road. I appreciate the invite, man. Y'all have a great night, okay?
All right, Slow Mo, man. Appreciate you coming through, bro. Trust. But let me address that real quick. The thing is that with Spider-Man, you don't necessarily have to buy the remaster. They have two options where you can just buy Miles Morales.
Yeah, you don't have to
get it. But also, it's backwards compatible. So if you really want to play it and you want to play it again on your PS5, you can do so with the boosted features and also. You're just not going to get the next gen features as far as the remodeling of the characters, the more NPCs, the more vehicles, the SSD,
facial animations.
Yeah, I might get it down the stream.
That's what I'm saying, man. It goes deeper than that.
Option. See, that's the key word. You still have an option. You got an option to buy that or not. They're acting like this is a bundle, like the Kinect was bundled with the Xbox. Like you didn't have an option. Like since when we get upset when we have an option? I mean, I don't even know why people are even mad about the remastered Spider-Man. You don't have to buy the motherfucker. Now, if they was trying to make us buy it, that's different.
If there was no backwards compatibility, then it would be a different story. Like, okay, you're doing this again, PlayStation, but for me, the price is nothing, to be honest with you. But after reading the actual article, I'll be honest with you, I didn't read the article throughout the whole thing. Before when I was talking about it after the reactions, because I was just looking through Twitter, I was looking at the main article, the main blog article that had the pricing and all the launch games. That's what I was reading in Spider-Man coming to it. But they had another article, they
had articles for every game that showed
that explained everything, and that's what
a bunch of stuff.
That's when it went into more detail. But once I read the details, I was like, yo, they're doing a lot of shit here, man. But yo, let me get this super chat real quick, Persona. I'm gonna get you go. Yo, Rafe the Emperor, man. Oh snap, Destiny is trash alert. But go ahead, Persona. My bad, bro. I just wanted to get that super chat away.
Nah, I know how sick feels.
And also,
wait, what happened?
What happened with Sick? What happened?
Whenever Sick try to talk, and people cut him off, and he just be like, he hates when people cut him off.
I was trying. I had to.
Nobody like cut off though.
I had the super chat. That's why I didn't want to let it.
No. It's cool. But what I was saying was, and this goes back to what I was saying. What I say all the time when it comes to people doing podcasts and when people are doing, YouTube content and things like that. you have an obligation to your viewers to provide the most accurate information.
Oh, you
Yes, you can have you can have a persona, no pun intended. You could be, you could treat your content in the way you convey information in a funky way, and you can also give your opinion. The problem with a lot of people is they are leading with their feelings and not leading with facts, and then giving their opinion on the facts that's presented to them. This is the issue. A lot of people are speaking on PlayStation and what they aren't doing or think that they aren't doing without understanding the information that's presented to them, all for the sake of, oh, well, Jim Ryan lied about this. I don't believe nothing they said. That's where are you getting the information? Where are you getting your information from?
Oh, yes, I'm about to say.
No. The big kicker about all of this is that when you ask them what are they getting, they always say an Xbox.
Oh, yeah.
This is what I'm saying. But even
back off
PC.
To go deeper than that,
Xbox or PC.
They're even getting PlayStations though with some of these people, because as mad as some of these people are, and I don't understand it, because I'm like, how can you be this mad at a company and you still buying a goddamn?
I understand it. I'm gonna piggyback on what you were saying. It's a variety of things. It's everything you said, but you have to also remember that a lot of these content creators also have an agenda. You have to realize something. The main thing that people want, and it goes for all of us, we don't want to make a video and nobody watches it. Everybody wants views. There ain't nothing wrong with that, and subscribers. So that drives them also. So anytime somebody can come up with some bad news or anything that can get people to click on a video, that's why a lot of times they'll just read a certain portion and put out half truth. You see what I'm saying? Because they know a lot of people gonna click on it. So if I can act like I'm mad at Sony, which is trending right now, it's gonna bring in a lot of viewership, regardless of people disagree with me or not. But one thing I learned about being a content creator myself, you tend to get a lot of clicks when a lot of people dislike what you're saying. Mm-hmm. You can even get more views on a video that people don't like than you will do with people that do like it, and they have a clear understanding of the game. So when you get a lot of these dudes with all the fake mad and talking about, oh, I'm gonna still get a PlayStation, but I'm pissed off right now. Man, they doing that shit for views and subs, bro. Attention seeking. Stop falling for the okie doke, man. That's what they're doing. And a lot of people, they act like I believe that a lot of people, they're scared to tell the truth too. They're scared to tell how they feel. They let the chat control them. I'm not one of them brothers. I don't give a fuck if you like or dislike what I'm saying. And I'm going to tell you what it is. And if you don't like me because of that, oh, so fucking well. If I only have 1,000 subs and be stuck there for 1,000 years, so fucking be it. But I'm not for to be perpetrating to be something I'm not, bro. And some of these people are sold their soul for a goddamn like, a subscriber, and a view. And that's what we're witnessing right now today. And I fall back. Go ahead, y'all.
And the cyberpunk chair as well.
That's what I was saying. I was like, yo, if you like that, you're not going to get a cyberpunk chair.
Yeah, you slick.
Or getting put in the game.
Y'all being dirty on that one. But haven't we? Listen, guys, no cap. Haven't we been saying this for the longest though? Like,
I've been saying this for years,
is anyone surprised?
I'm not. Nope. I'm not surprised, but this further solidifies the stuff that we've been saying for years. That people will lie for the chick.
Soon we gonna see that black bald-headed nigga in the game.
Yeah, I really think he's gonna be in there though. On low key, I think he is gonna be in there. If she's in there, he's definitely in there.
We gonna see him in that motherfucking trust, yo. He gonna be an NPC in the gutter.
I'm that ass, man, because they gonna be a clown. I'm like, yo, because he was capping more than she was, and I'm like, damn, bro. Like,
you're gonna be the hot dog.
You gotta be getting more than a chair to be capping like this, bro. Like, what the fuck going on?
Hey, to this day, he's yet to speak on the microtransactions.
Of course not, bro. But see, this is the problem, man. It's like, man. People talk about, and this is why, like, this sounds really elitist, but I hate how popular gaming is. Because when I was a kid, me and like friends, or even people that I just talk gaming with at like arcades and shit, it was never this. They like what they like. I like what I like. We debate or whatever, or we would, talk about why this is better than this. But it never was this. People walking around angry for nothing, bruh. It's like, my mans, you you people talk about how you don't care this much about gaming, you're not disinvested, but look at your actions. You acting just like Jim Ryan and Phil Spencer. You say one thing and do another. So realistically, all you motherfuckers is liars. Like, what the fuck?
It's self-entitlement.
None of you people are maintaining the same energy. You don't care about gaming. You don't care about social media. You don't care about the console war. You don't care about plastic and all this bullshit, but you keep speaking on it.
You calling people retarded.
This disdain for it, bruh. And you still buying the consoles. This is why I said what I said yesterday to old boy. You don't like the $70 price tag and it's going to sweep the entire industry? Quit gaming. Because it's going to happen.
I'm going to tell you, the worst thing that ever happened to gaming content or on YouTube is Google AdSense.
Oh yeah.
And these niggas wasn't getting that. Niggas wasn't getting super chats or monitors. Bro, half of these niggas won't even be content creators. To be honest with you,
nope.
I'm just keeping it all real.
Now we got an entire community of imposters that are faking the font like they gamers. But then when you trying to check their achievements or trophy score, oh, you a weirdo. Oh, I got a family. I got kids. I got a full-time job. I'm working 50, 90 hours a week. Stop it, bro.
Yo, but can I ask you that question? Can I ask that question? If everybody was so upset with PlayStation, right? Why is PlayStation coming out to apologize about the pre-order situation? That because everybody and their mama trying to get this console. If you are so upset, then they shouldn't have to apologize for anything, right? It should be widely available. No retailer should be selling out because everybody's so upset.
They're breaking records.
Yeah, but they're breaking records.
I hate PlayStation.
They're breaking records. You know why? Because nobody really listen, Sony don't give a fuck about these Xbots. They never did. They actually overlooked that garbage, that fake madness, and talking about how they're breaking records. You know, listen, man, I'm apologizing for the sales. You know, we sorry with shit selling out faster than they're not even talking about this fake anger that these bots have. Now, if Sony was like Microsoft, you know, you probably would have seen, you know, the CEO of PlayStation coming out with a Spiderman PS4 shirt, #PS4 on it, like how Phil Spencer did with Battletoads. Yeah. No, Sony don't get down like that, bro. That shit is petty and beneath them, nigga. They know what they're doing, you know, far as when it comes to financially beneficial to them, but they also making it where they're gonna make their fans happy too. And I think that Sony does that really well. They know how to make their money, get their paper up, but also give the people that support them what they ask for too. You feel me? It's like balance.
Let me add, this is something that Six said, this is a long time ago, probably like pretty early in the year, when we were talking about PlayStation responding to rumors and stuff like that. And I remember Six said that PlayStation doesn't have to respond to every little rumor, because why would you waste time responding to shit that ain't true? You feel me? With PlayStation, the way they move, you know, this whole whatever with Jim Ryan, you know, this is definitely a type of moment, whatever. But niggas is still happy. Like, niggas is still excited. When I pre-ordered my PlayStation, I was excited, bro. I keep looking at my orders. I keep looking at them.
Yo, I check my email. I refresh that shit every time, bro.
I keep looking at the trailers of the games that they've shown throughout the past couple months, because I can't wait to play these games.
Oh,
bro.
by the way, anybody that have pre-ordered a PlayStation on the website, you got your refund. But listen, I'm gonna warn you guys. Make sure your money is in your account, because it's not going to be a week before they ship. They're going to charge you probably like a month or 3 weeks ahead when they charge you. So don't think that money is a free there. You can spend it now. Just relax and keep it there. Okay. All right, go ahead. Who else talking? My bad.
Yeah, I was going to say this. I'm gonna keep this one short. There's a difference between the Sony fan base and the Xbox fan base. The Sony fan base don't let nothing get by them. We know exactly when to go full throttle as Sony and go straight for the juggler.
Hold on, one stop. Let me stop you right there, because I ain't gonna lie. The past couple of months, some real fuck niggas been infiltrating this PlayStation fan base, and I'm not really rocking with a lot of these PlayStation.
Talk about it.
I'm not talking about the purpose. There's a lot of funny niggas in this PlayStation community right now, but keep going.
Yeah. I'm not talking about the perpetrators, but y'all know real Sony fans. You feel me? We know how to go after the juggler when Sony do actually fuck up. Like seriously, when they oppose some on us that we know will fuck with our experience or fuck with our hobby. Oh, we go straight for the juggler. Why do you think that everything is a lot different on the Sony side than the Xbox side? They do the opposite. So and it was something that I heard. I think the brother Thrash has said, which I couldn't say it no better than him, is that Sony fans pretty much got this. Like y'all need to be worrying about what the fuck is going on over there. We don't need y'all help, nigga. We've been listen. The Sony fan base have been the Xbox brand crutch for a whole generation. We spoke up logically about things that was going on that side that was truly fucked up because we understood that shit can leak over onto this side of the tracks.
100%.
So we've been helping you motherfuckers get. Hell, if it wasn't for us, y'all probably wouldn't have got a lot of shit that y'all got now.
100%.
You know what's funny too? Like, to kind of add on to that real quick.
Fall back, smoke a fat sack.
You know what's funny though? Let me add on to that.
Baby ain't got no back.
Yeah, hold on. Let me add on to that. And Barry and Sick, I know y'all gonna agree with me on this. It's weird how people expect you to be so angry at PlayStation about something like this, but when me, especially me, Barry and Sick, specifically. When me, Barry, and Sick were angry about PlayStation putting their exclusives on PC, we look like the corporate slave fanboy weirdos, and we need to shut the fuck up and just let it happen.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Right? Y'all remember that?
Ooh,
people in the
talk
chat,
about it,
y'all
Persona.
remember that?
Talk
because
about it.
I was vocal about that too. Barry was vocal about that. Sick was vocal about that too. Chris Righteous, everyone here was vocal about that. And how that is wrong as well, because it's devaluing the brand of PlayStation. And what did Xbox guys and all these other people, I don't see the big deal. I don't see what's wrong here. This is a good thing for gamers. This is a good thing, right? Right? Yeah, right? But now they expect you to speak up on this and be just as angry. But I'm like, wait a second. You weren't angry about the PlayStation exclusives going to PC. Where were you then? Why
Because
are you
it's
here
not
now?
there.
But you was going then. You wasn't with me shooting in the gym.
Yo, Persona, what was the excuse
Because
though?
it's
What was the
bottom
excuse?
line.
No, what was the excuse? It was all
This
about.
is better for the game.
No,
It's about
it
everybody.
wasn't. They didn't say that. It was all about the money.
Exactly.
That's what they were saying. Yeah.
Exactly. But now they're not keeping the same energy here. Why aren't you mad at PlayStation with this? PlayStation guys need to speak up. You guys just accept everything.
But we
What?
did speak up. We did speak up.
Hold
though.
up.
Stop it.
I will
man.
say something, right?
Stop
That
it.
they wanna like, oh, why are you guys mad that Sony's not bringing backwards compare for the PS1, PS2? But I'm like, listen, bro, that's our cool future. See, that's a difference, see, between the Xbox and the PlayStation. Microsoft is using this backwards compare as a selling point. Right? Just because like if the PS4 backwards come over the PS4 games, we don't have the PS1, PS2, PS3. And I don't care. I don't buy a $500 box to play old games. Like, oh yeah, the option is there. Maybe one game that, but not that I'm going to see my ass and play a bunch of 360 games, a bunch of old year. No,
Yeah.
no. I want bangers. I want things for this new console. Show me what this thing can do. And Microsoft is crazy. That's the so this guy's like, Microsoft giving more value. Game Pass, all backwards compare for all cross gens. I win. You ponies don't have that. I'm like, oh really? So you buy a $500 box to play all games and multi-plats that you already play, but just in a better resolution. See, so who's the loser? I'm playing new shit. You're playing some old shit. So who's winning? I'm winning.
Yo,
that's why.
And I want you guys to remember that whenever you see these Xbox dudes or people on podcasts saying that you should be angry about this. Yeah, if you want to be angry, fine. If you're disappointed, fine. But remember when them PlayStation exclusives are going to PC. Remember that time. Because a lot of folks that are angry about this weren't angry about that, but we're calling out PlayStation guys for voicing their opinion on why this is wrong.
Yeah.
Hey, yo,
It doesn't
Persona.
hurt you. It doesn't hurt you. Why
Yo.
would you want it not? Yeah.
Yo, Persona,
listen.
if they don't have
Do
a
you
character
see
on
what-
Xbox that has a shape up looking like this, I don't want to hear shit about next gen.
Yo,
Bruh,
that's why Dirt looks like dirt on the Series
Yo,
X.
look at this
Let's
man.
talk
Yo,
about it.
shout out
Hold
to
on.
Sick too. I was watching his podcast last night.
How they gonna try to? How can any ex bot try to come to a community and tell people when to be outraged or not? They're talking to a community that went from a PS3 era that spoke up enough to end up with the glorious PlayStation 4 that sold over 100 million consoles. You motherfuckers need to shut up and take notes. You ain't in no position to be in the forefront and try to tell the winning side what they need to do. Y'all need to be students and stop trying to be fucking teachers. How the fuck a student gonna teach the teacher how to move?
Yo, once I figured it out one stop.
Backwards thinkers, man.
I figure it out, guys. I figure it out why these guys are so upset with Spiderman Remastered. Because they shape up is not as good as this motherfucker. Look at this. Yo, I'm sorry to point this out, bro. But look at this. This shit is clean, dog. And look at the Sherlin, bro. Look at the detail in the shirt. You can see the inner lining in the jacket and the
who
fur.
the fuck is the barber, though? Who the barber
Yo,
is?
look at this. Going closer going a little bit closer to his hair. You see the curls, bro, and his little curls in his hair, bro. Shit is.
I can't
they
believe
did
it.
black hair here.
Yeah, they got Buddy looking right, though. I ain't gonna front.
I can still believe they end up with God.
Do a side by side. No, don't do that. I was gonna say do a side by side with Master Halo Infinite. Halo Infinite.
How clear this screenshot is, bro.
Halo.
Don't do it. Come on.
Yo, this shit is mad detailed, dog. Look at this, bro.
Yo,
you see the pores in his face, bro.
This is the reason. This is the reason why I told y'all I don't understand what you niggas are complaining about. If that is the case, then PC niggas should complain all day, every day, because that means they never move to the next gen. What do you move to the next gen for? To get features and to get things that you couldn't get on the previous generation, right?
They gotta wait for the consoles. They gotta wait for the consoles to
and,
you know what?
To move for PC to move.
Moving forward, let's look at that though. Let's be 100% honest. There is no company that completely cuts off
I see the
last generation customers. Even PCs, when they get the newest graphic card, they still gonna have at least last generation graphic cards are still gonna run them games. They're not gonna say, "Yo, this new graphic card coming out, bro. The games that's coming out shit. You're gonna have to get this, or your card won't be able to run it." That's bullshit. Nintendo don't do it. Sony don't do it. I mean, Microsoft don't. No company just completely cuts off last generation when they're moving to a new one, dog. That's unheard of. I mean, I think we probably I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes I do be a little selfish. Sometimes I'll be like, man, they need to just cut them motherfuckers off. But now that I think about it, that wouldn't be 100% cool.
Yeah, but the thing is, nobody's disagreeing with that fact.
Yeah, gradually let people come over, man. Don't just cut folks off like that. You feel me?
I don't think nobody's disagreeing with that because they do have over 100. Microsoft don't know about that, but they have over 100 something million consoles. No, I'm not against the whole cross-gen stuff. I'm just more so that you could have just been outright from the beginning. Because at the end of the day,
I'm with you on that too. I'm with you on that.
That's what I'm just.
That would it wouldn't upset me.
It was deceitful, and that's what bothers me a little bit. It was more deceitful. I understand that it does take time. You know what I'm saying? I still think that there was enough time. They could at least gave us a hint or something. Yeah. So we'll be like, okay, this is a possibility. It might happen. I would feel good on that tip. If you come out and say, you know what, this is what we're trying to do. That I can fuck with that. If you come out and be like, yo, we're trying to make sure that, we just put everything on the PS5. Just let us know that that's a goal of yours. Don't just come out and be like, yeah, we're going to just, make sure all these games go on the PS5, nigga. We cutting off the PS4. Don't do that. Because that is deceitful.
Look at the details.
Play that Devil May Cry 5 special edition with the ray tracing, bro.
I got you.
Look at the top of Pincer's hood. You see the fuzz, like, because of the type of texture of the hood. it's like got the little, the little knits and stuff that
Yep,
you would get in the hood.
yep.
Look at the top of the
Yo,
hood.
you know what's sick
damn.
too? You know what's sick? That goes to your point again. Because even Devil May Cry, is this not a different version? Because
Yes, it is.
the PS4 version is not doing this. What I'm seeing here. It is not. Look at all the enemies that's on the screen. Yeah, I never seen Devil May Cry with that much enemies.
No.
There-
You
there's way
gotta
more
see that
enemies.
there's a different video. There's
Oh, you talking about my man Mike? I forgot the Capcom dude, but
And I don't know, y'all could disagree with me or not, but I'm gonna be real with y'all. We're mad because we've been we semi been spoiled, dog. We've been getting a lot of good shit, man. And when you get used to getting a lot of good shit, small things will anger you sometimes, just like a child. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying we're children, but I'm just giving you an example. But that's the type of mad I would like to have. I would rather be on this side of the streets and being mad for being spoiled instead of being mad constantly because I'm always getting fucked by Phil Spencer and the Xbox brand. And I'll leave it at that.
yo, look at all
stuff.
these enemies on the screen. Bro, I played the DFC about 2 times. I beat the game twice, bro. I have
it's not
never
like that.
seen this much
never
enemies
seen this
on
many
the
enemies
screen,
either.
bro. I'm kind of
that's
One
he said
stop.
that's a different mode. I forgot what he called it, but he
Oh.
called it something else.
I was about to say because I felt
Bro.
bro. I was like, I'm scared because it's so much enemies on this. Because DFC is not an easy game, bro. And so much enemies like
Yo, man.
I agree.
I don't understand this part. How can he not see the footage when he is fucking Phil Spencer? He
And that's the thing. If
owns that joint. Like,
Sony
excuse
fans
me,
wouldn't
if
win
you
for that.
didn't see that, then you should get the fuck out. If you didn't even pay attention to your biggest title, I'm like, excuse me, hey, get out. Go be gone.
Yo,
Like,
Omar,
I
Omar.
wanted you, I wanted
Listen
you
to
fuck
me.
them.
Michael, the Xbox should be thanking us. They will still pray. Bro, we are the reason why that they're trying to touch that dog shit game up in the first place. I know they ain't gonna do that much
They were
better.
okay with
But
it.
if it wasn't for us, y'all, bruh, if we would have kept our mouth closed, that's the game they would have got at launch, right?
yo.
Yeah,
let's
I
let's
know
I kind of wish
okay
they
with
should.
it.
I kind of wish.
You know what? I'm kind
I'm
of
with
thinking
you
that we
too,
should
Fig.
shut the fuck.
I'm
We
with you
probably
too.
shouldn't have said nothing. We should have said, you know what?
Yeah, indeed.
We should have pretended like it looked good too. We should have like, that shit kind of fire, dog. That shit kind of hot. And let that bitch launch just like that, my nigga.
If I could go back in time, I would have did the same thing. I'd have been like, yo, you know what? I'm not gonna say nothing about Halo Infinite and
I
put
swear, if I
that shit
had
in the launch
power,
lineup.
nigga, I would have sent y'all niggas emails. I would have tweeted y'all. I would have like, nigga, I'm going back in time. Nigga, don't say shit.
But this
Let 'em have it.
is what they're
For
detracting
one
from, though. This is what they're detracting from. They
agree.
want to highlight Jim Ryan and all that stuff and Eric Limpel and all that stuff. But the real detraction is this. Look at this launch lineup. That is the detraction here.
That's an abysmal one.
Wow.
Yeah, they got
Gears Tactics actually gonna
Wow.
look better than Gears 5, which is absolutely crazy because it's going to be on the Series X.
Yo, Itachi Uchiha, man, appreciate the subscription. And I
that's
think
like-
my man
it's like Gears 5,
Spare
right?
Pro Gaming with a donation as well, man. Shout out to Spare Pro with a donation. I saw you with the mic drop.
Oh, after looking at this, I don't know, bro. That is a good. I don't know. I got to give it to him. That kind of is a good reason to distract because that hurt. That shit right there hurts, man.
What is the Falconeer? Anybody know what that game is?
I watched the video of it yesterday.
Oh, there's a video?
Falcon that goes.
What game?
It's a bird that go around shooting shit out his mouth, bro. I don't know.
Let's go
Bro,
to it.
you
Let's
don't
go
want-
to
you-
it.
you don't want to know, bro.
Bro, it's just like Demon Souls.
Uh-oh.
Like some people are trying to downplay like Demon Souls. Like, oh, you're
How?
you're
How?
buying PS5 just to get a remake and shit like that. Like some people said it, but it's like, bro, like you don't know what you're talking about because Demon Souls
It's a
has like
remake.
new animations, like new mechanics, new. You know what I mean? You could vault over that motherfucker, which you couldn't in the original. I mean, you could do it at one location, but they're gonna add more and shit like that to it. So it's like this shit look
Chris,
fire.
let them.
It's literally
Chris,
built from the ground up. How?
Yeah. They're just
I
trying to
can-
find any negative.
yeah, even with
yeah.
Final
Yeah.
Fantasy, indeed.
And then
Yo,
there's
Chris.
no dude. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I know a lot of people don't go this in detail to it, but even with the Series X, besides power, bro, they have not announce like new features, like something that elevated the actual console, like something different with the controller, something different with the box itself. When we looked at Halo Infinite, well, I ain't gonna say fuck how dog shitty it looked, because that's a problem. But I didn't see nothing in there that was elevating. Like, oh shit, I never seen Master Chief do that before. You see what I'm saying? Like, there's nothing. They got nothing over there, bro.
You gotta grab. Yo, one stop. You know it's bad when Chinese indie company makes the game like Bright Memory Infinite, and that shit look way more.
That's the best looking. Yo, Chris, that's the best looking thing I've seen on Xbox so far. Yo, wait, sick. I'm sorry, sick.
The medium ain't bad.
No, I'm not interested in that game though, sick. But I got to pull you in here for this game here, sick. I'm sorry, bro. I'm not here to nitpick. But
what is this?
This don't look next gen, dog. Is this a Pandra Dragoon spiritual success or something?
Listen, I'm here with you, bro. I'm here with you, bro. Look, I watched the shit yesterday and I was like, yo, what the fuck is this?
Look at the environment.
Like, they went from a plane simulator to a bird simulator. What the?
You forgot about the boat simulator.
Oh my! What the fuck is up with Microsoft and these simulators?
So what about the medium? When that game drops?
It's the launch.
Oh, that shit look like Sea of Thieves. Oh, bro, you seen the pirate boats? Yeah, it must be a spinoff of Sea of Thieves.
Hey yo, I'm not trying to hate the developer, but yo,
okay,
if this is your launch game that you're highlighting, bruh. It ain't looking good.
It's supposed to be fun.
I think
you play that dirt.
I gotta watch that dirt.
Yeah, exactly. Play that dirt. That shit looks like dirt.
But that's what, it's crazy, and this is huge, man. Like, look how Sony locked down 2 Square Enix games, like, and this is what I'm saying, man. And you know what? And I said I want Sony to do that and do like, look, this generation. They like down third-party deals, exclusives. That's what I want them to do next generation. And I'm seeing already, not even year one, and they doing that. And that's what I'm saying. Phil Spencer, look, at one stop, if you agree with me, you think Phil Spencer should go at Ubisoft and say, look, open the checkbook, make it in a Splinter Cell game exclusive to the Xbox. Because they did it last generation. Why you don't do it? Go on there.
Yeah, let me
listen, I wouldn't even bought that Minecraft. I know Minecraft, man. Look, I would have, if I had $1 billion, I would have so much content coming out. They wouldn't know what to do. But I would make sure I cover all genres. You feel me? I have a library of different. Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
This is what y'all need to understand. See, this confirms something with me with PlayStation going into next gen. Seeing Final Fantasy open the show and having that PlayStation console exclusive or PlayStation console exclusive or whatever, bro, that mean to me, PlayStation pretty much just said, all you niggas is on notice because we coming for blood.
Yes.
That's people don't understand how huge that is.
Yeah,
exactly.
That's huge.
You can see the relationship with Square, because this is what I said on Twitter. It's like, yo, we're getting Final Fantasy 16, and we're getting a new IP of an open world big AAA game, right? Called Project Athia.
Project Athia, yeah.
Both a PlayStation exclusive from Square Enix. That shit's huge.
No, for Chris, but I will say this, right? And this,
that dirt was muddy.
That's fucked up.
That dirt look muddy, boy.
What am I looking at, dog?
What happened to this, though?
I see why they nitpicking now, bro.
S or X?
Yo, no lie.
I was watching that shit yesterday on Sick Podcast. I was like, bro, I thought the one on the left was next gen.
No lie, bro. I had to check my resolution real quick just to make sure this shit was in HD. I kid you not, dog. Yo,
that's crazy. Yo.
Now I wonder if this looks like this because of the Series S.
Yo.
Or because because this is cross-gen, right?
This is Series S, bro. This is Series S. Look.
This Series S gameplay?
Yes. Yo, look.
You know what?
I'm in the highest resolution. 1440p, 60 frames. So I'm not BSing here. I'm not BSing here. Okay,
Bro, why would you spend $300 for this? To get this, bro? Just spend $400 and get a
Has it been?
PlayStation.
Hold on, let me
Because
ask
of the
this question.
value.
I think we kind of we don't want to go too far ahead of ourselves. Has it been confirmed exactly how many teraflops they're going to actually use for games? Because they look like they're only using like 2.
Well, no, because the only thing that's been confirmed, or not confirmed, but what developers have been saying is that with the 10 gigabytes of RAM that the Series S has, that limits the amount of memory they can use in their game development, which is going to hinder.
So they haven't came out and said, "Well, we're going to use this much." See, that's what I was afraid of, because I keep saying Microsoft keep bumping up the teraflops, but they haven't changed since the Connect. They discontinued the Connect. Everybody knows that and understand that. But let's not forget, just because they took the Connect away from the original Xbox, it still was a fucking cable box. And from that point on, all they kept doing is adding power to a fucking cable box. That's why I asked the question earlier. How come we have not seen any elevation, anything that shows next gen besides them talking about power? It seemed like to me is they just added more power to run the fucking services a lot more smoother.
Let's ask a deeper question there. One stop. Let's ask this question. Why is it that when PlayStation shows third-party games that are going to be available elsewhere on their console, they look better?
They still look good as shit.
It looks
hold
good.
on, guys.
I'm telling y'all,
listen, we went from a super dookie boss to a super dupe.
Guys,
Dude, I'm telling y'all.
I apologize to detract the conversation, but I just want to ask you guys a question real quick. Am I blind? But yo, it look like these textures ain't even pop in yet, bro. Am I losing it? Am I losing it? Or not?
I'm looking at it.
What the
PlayStation? It's looking real Halo Infinite.
Nah, did you see the screenshots? Like the people in the background.
Yeah, look. I'm looking. They're paper cutouts. Hold up. Let me read the description. I gotta read the description. Rick. What is going on here? This is.
I think this is a mobile. No. I think this might be a mobile game you're showing us.
No, that's
make sure this ain't mobile.
No. This is their 5. This is supposed to be a AAA racing game that's available on next.
But can you look it up if it's on?
You sure that's not iPhone? You sure that's not on Alpha? Let me see. Let me read this.
Omar, this is Series S gameplay. This is Series S gameplay.
It's on Gboard.
Yeah, this is on Xbox's official channel.
Oh no, this looks like a mobile game, bro. But no, I can't disrespect mobile. I've seen some mobile games look better than this. I'm gonna be
honest with you. This doesn't look better than this current gen.
Bruh, compare this to the Drive.
I'm gonna do some research on
It
this.
don't look better than Drive Club.
It don't look better than Destruction All Stars.
PlayStation 5 version.
Oh my
what
God.
Dirt 5? I don't have gameplay. This is what you guys told me to look up, the Series S gameplay. I'm looking this up, and I have it in slow mo. I have it in 1440p 60.
No, I've seen this. This is horrible.
Man, these textures are unsolved mystery.
Yo, the ground is not even reacting to the car.
Yeah, one stop. So I want to know why.
Oh, he went in first person, so you can really see it now. Oh no!
Yo, look at the wall, Persona. Look at the wall. Am I losing it? Look at the wall.
Nah. Yeah, the wall do look a little smooth. It look too smooth.
Yo, they Craig Drive Club. I mean, Dirt 2.
Mari, it's 120 frames.
Nah,
exactly. Oh my God.
Was this to demonstrate 120 frames? Because this is only 60.
I think this was to show off.
These games I've been telling people, man, them games gonna look like shit. They talking about 120 frames. Man, this is horrible, man.
Good.
What's Halo gonna look
be running some
God.
Halo gonna look exactly how it looked when we see it. That's what
it's gonna look worse.
I'm telling y'all, bro. Microsoft done this, and a lot of people don't peep game. When they give you 120 frames and 4K, they're talking about indie games,
Nah,
games that's not graphically demanded. They're selling you a dream, dude. You don't think you're gonna get all that shit on Halo or Gear? No, man. They're talking about Ori and shit like that,
bro. Yeah, let me
faces,
let me make this. Can I need before
nigga ain't got no eyes,
wait,
no nose.
Before I play this video, I just want confirmation. Is this to emulate 120 frames? Yes or no?
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not 100%.
Is there any talking in this video? Because I'm not going to play it, but is there any talking in the video that is saying that this is for?
The only talk is the interview between the Dirt 5 developer and Digital Foundry.
So in this video, there's no talking. It's just gameplay.
Yeah, I think it's just gameplay.
So this ain't 120 frames then?
No, it might not be, no. But but Dirt is confirmed to be able to do 120.
This nigga looks like a Metal Gear Solid character, bro.
What resolution is it doing 120?
Nah, Metal Gear Solid
I'm not sure what resolution, but I would think so. I think it's going to be 10. It might be 1080 120, but I know Dirt 5 is confirmed to be able to do 120.
Yeah, 120. But I doubt this game.
Look at the shadows. Yo, everything is so low res. Yo, nah.
Look at the mountain in the background.
That's going to be 480p, 120 frames.
Yo, why the mountain in the background so smooth? Look like you go skiing down that hill, right?
Yo, why the fuck Xbox put this up?
I don't know.
Yo, look at the bulldozer truck.
Halo Infinite.
Look at the bulldozer truck. Oh no, bro.
But remember,
yo, why the bulldozer truck look like something from Red Faction?
The people are not even moving, bro. They just in still positions. They're not even moving. Nah, bro.
I gotta say this. Listen, I don't like beating up on them too bad, but I have to say this. Listen, if you're but if you're an Xbox fan or whatever, you just a normal. Let me. I gotta say this to all of y'all.
This is lazy.
This shows me and tells me that the Phil Spencer and the Xbox brand. This is how stupid they think of you, that they think you are. Like they have to think that you got to be so fucking stupid to put something like this on YouTube and think that you will be okay with it. Like, think about that for a second. How stupid do you have to be to look at the games, Halo, this, and all the other ones, and be like, yeah, man, we got fire. We got that heat. Think about how they think about you as a consumer. Dude, stop letting these people try you. Like, I'm trying to help them, man. It's like, dude, it's embarrassing at this moment.
This is ugly, bro. This is ugly.
This does not.
I'm not even trying to be a fanboy. This is ugly, dog. I'm getting upset watching this, bro.
Yeah, looks bad.
I could.
Nigga, Minecraft look better than this shit, man. Y'all seen Minecraft with the race tracing and all that? That shit look better than this shit, dog.
This is ugly, dog.
This shit is nasty.
Well, this will be third party next gen. Enjoy.
This is what y'all got to look forward to.
This is there's something going on. I can't even talk, bro, because I'm in disbelief that they actually showing this to sell you on a Series S just because it's $300. I don't give a fuck if it's $150. I'm not buying this.
Me either, bro. Oh my god. Listen, y'all. I already said it before. $299 is a last. The specs that they're talking about, honestly. Would have been achievable based on the graphics of these games. Would have been achievable last generation. 120 frames. Let's not fool ourselves. They was bragging about 120 frames this gen with Ori and the Blind Forest. Am I lying?
Yo, bro, look at the detail in the car, bro. This can't be real, yo. This can't, I'm sorry.
It's a troll video.
Where's Ashton Kutcher?
You clicked on the wrong video.
I'm getting punked. This is not Xbox site. Hold up. This is not Xbox website. This is not Xbox Twitter. Yo, I'm getting punked. Nah, is this really Xbox? Am I getting punked?
It gotta be a fucking.
No, I think it's real.
Yo, what is going on?
I can't wait to see how.
What's the name of that game?
I can't wait to see how Assassin's Creed and all that look on that Series S, man.
Oh my god, I don't. I can't wait. I'm scared.
I know that shit gonna look spooky because already look spooky on the X.
I'm
They put a
actually scared to see what that bitch gonna look like on the S and the X.
I'm watching it, but I'm like disbelief, bro. Like I got nothing, man. I got nothing, bro. I got nothing, bro.
I'm gonna tell you. Listen, this
should look like a Fallout 3 mod. For like
I'm not trying to scare nobody. I'm not trying to scare nobody. But I think that we in some type of Xbox hell. I think we done. I think that we done. I think we send to the point of beating on the Xbox. I think we might have died, and this is like hell for us because there's no way in hell this is real life. As stupid as they act, what is going on? This is not real life, y'all. I think we done. This is why. We done send too much, and they done sent us to an Xbox hell or something.
This is why I'm saying that with the PlayStation 5 digital and physical versions, that is the true deal. You're getting a steal for $400 for an all digital. You are getting true next gen, the bells and whistles for $400. That is insane, bruh. That is when you look at the games and you
talking about the discless PS4?
the digital version PS5. Yeah, that's a steal, bro.
Man, that shit, bro. Think about this too. You're absolutely right, but I'm gonna pick it back off you. Think about this. What the S is competing with anyway? It's almost like it's out there by itself. It's just out there.
This could be one last generation.
The S is, you know what it is? I feel like, and this is like a conspiracy theory. Put your tinfoil hats on for a second. I feel like the S it's like a plant in this industry to hinder gaming. Like it feels like it because even and I'm still looking at Microsoft and I'm like, Microsoft, why would you not just create a discless version Series X for $400? Why
you think they're purposely trying to flood the market and fuck up the market because they're losing?
You know what they're trying to do? They're trying to charge people more money because you're going to buy a Series S, then a year down the line you're going to buy a Series S Pro, and then a year down the line you're going to buy a Series S Pro. That's what they're going to do with you, bro. That's what they're going to do because I believe that Series V is real too. This is pissing. Real talk. I'm not even joking, bro. This is not even Jay Barry talking. This is Jabari talking. This is pissing me off, bro. I'm not even interested in the console, and it's pissing me off.
Looks stupid.
I'm telling y'all now, man. I think
that the Series X, the Series S, I think those are some type of old prototypes of the actual Xbox S. Or a whole bunch of them
Xbox sad, bro. That they
you got a sad, and they kind of upgraded it a little bit, and just now they're reselling, selling them shits to people, because you gotta remember it flopped. So they had a whole bunch of them just sitting there. They're gonna have to sell them.
Let me tell you what this is.
Oh, I don't know, dog.
Hear me out. This is what it is. Put the tinfoil hats back on.
Oh shit.
Third-party developers, you're gonna see next gen. I believe that third-party developers are going to move away from Xbox entirely, and you're going to start seeing more. You're going to start seeing more PlayStation time, quote unquote, exclusives on PlayStation, just out of sheer because they don't even want to deal with this Xbox.
PlayStation and PC.
It's already
they don't even want to deal with this Xbox.
You know what? Not even the S. They already came out and said just what they said. They said the same thing this generation because we ain't in a new generation yet. But this generation, they said it was easier to make games for the PS4. It's being said now about the PS5 versus the Xbox Series S and the X that it's easier to build games for the PS5. I'm agreeing with you, bro. I think that these developers are going to get sick and tired of having to deal with the architect of the Xbox, period, bro. And they were like, you know what? Fuck you niggas, man. We out of here. I could see that being a possibility.
Mm-hmm. Well, developers already came out and showed disappointment with the Series S. They already talked about that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Like Sony pretty much go out there when they make their consoles. Hey, look, what do you really want? What will benefit you? What's going to be the benefits that you guys can take? And pretty much they building that console just to make it so much easier. No, I mean, and some people just want to say, "Oh, the X have 12 T flops." so it's gonna be better to develop. It's like I'm like people just don't understand. That's not how it works,
beautiful
man.
GT7.
And they still gonna have I have a strong feel they still gonna have a bottleneck issue. Just adding power don't fix it. Microsoft is known to have a bottleneck issue, bro. They don't know how to build they don't know how to build a console. They don't.
Look at the RAM. Look at the RAM on the Series X and the Series S. They have 2 different types of RAM.
It's goofy, man.
And then that RAM in that Series S is dreadfully slow. I don't know.
It just so it
Bro,
just
look at GT7 though. Just look like
that GT7 right there. Let me check it out, man. I already know it's beautiful.
Next level game.
Beautiful.
It's beautiful as fuck, bro.
No, man. You know what? Fuck that. I cannot wait how fucking God of War is gonna look.
Oh yeah,
I wanna
yeah.
see
how
that shit's gonna look.
Why you think they nitpicking? This is why they're nitpicking. Because after Sony showed that had that show, that shit hurted these folks, man. Believe it or not, they could downplay it all they want. They know blockbusters when they hear them. And God of War, to me, of course, Spider-Man, we already know that's going to be a huge hit. But God of War, bro, on top of that, I mean, come on, think about it. We talking about Spider-Man, God of War in the same show, ain't
They already are saying that.
Oh my God, just those 2 games alone. Oh my God.
Yeah, one
They're
stop.
saying God of War is going to be DLC. They're saying God of War is going to be a full game. So
yeah,
this is in 3 years they can make a full game.
Yeah, one stop. I could not pre-order my PS5 because these bots jumped ship. That's why I could not pre-order my PS5.
Yo, Amanda, you ain't got a PS5, bro? Oh no,
I got mine. I tried to get a. I only got one.
Dang, man.
I got 3.
Yo,
Shout out to the 3.
yo,
No,
my-
who got 3?
Nope.
Yeah, I got 3. My bad, y'all. But look at the difference between the vegetation of this game, bro. You can tell like some work is being put in. No, not some, but a lot of work is being put. Just look at the dashboard. And look at the man's hands, his Puma glove. Yo, what is going on over there in Xbox, bro? Just because you have a cheaper console, the casuals. But yo, if that's
casuals don't want to pay for that,
casuals still want quality.
If that's the joint that you pushing off, bro, yo, that ain't gonna sell, bro.
You know, man, fuck the casual. The casual will buy the Xbox One. You talk about a casual. That's just gonna be $150 when you find it in the store. That's what they're gonna get. They're not gonna get this shit.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I wish I never watched that. That jump pissed me off, dog. Yo, that jump pissed me off.
You talking about that dirt? You talking about dirt? Yeah, that shit was ugly.
Hey, y'all not blame Phil, man. I got it, bro.
That's night and day. GT7 and that dirt. That's literally night and day, bro. That's crazy. And we talking about the most powerful console. Ain't this allegedly it's the most powerful console on the market?
Yo,
the Xbox Series X.
Yo, shout out to Sick too. Yo, cause Sick me uploaded these side by side comparisons. Yeah, I've been dying over here.
I can't listen.
I'm gonna show
them side by side comparisons is gonna kill Microsoft.
Yeah. Yo, just imagine Ghost of Tsushima 2, bro, on the PS5.
Yo, look at Sick. Yo, Sick ain't no good, bro. He ain't no good, dog. Look at this, yo.
I go to Tsushima, man.
Yo, when is Legends coming out?
What? I hope it comes soon, bro.
Legends.
I hope it comes
Legends.
soon.
Legends.
Ghost of Tsushima Legends.
That's his fall.
Oh, that comes out. That might be like October or November.
Yeah, I'm guessing October. Like Halloween.
Man, I'm there.
Low
bro.
key, that game might be getting. We might be getting some news about. Don't be surprised if we get some news about last month and Ghost of Tsushima getting touch-ups for PS5 as well. Because if they're doing it for Spider-Man, I wouldn't be surprised if Sucker Punch and Naughty Dog are doing some PS5 enhancements with their game too.
You know what?
That's gonna happen.
Yo, Sick. This was a good one. I like this one. Grounded versus Kingdom. This is probably one of their best.
Oh my god.
One of the best comparisons because, like, I feel like they both. This is the right comparison to make.
Yo,
here,
he wrong for this. Yo, you're
two.
wrong. What up,
This is
bro?
the right comparison.
Yo, you know something, dog? Like Ghost of Tsushima, even it was in the PS4 Slim, and of course, like what that PS4 Slim has inside, but it's crazy how still they're able to look the lighting, the colors, the vegetation. Like I'm like, God damn, how are they able to do all this in this 1.8 a T-flop box? How?
You know what I noticed too?
I think I got the answer to it. I think
Ghost of Tsushima epicness.
No, I think the truth is, besides the fact that Sony has some of the best developers right now on their team, I think that it's a good chance that even though that Microsoft got 12 T-flops and Sony got 10.3, I still think that Sony is using more T-flops on gaming than Microsoft is, bro. I think we're seeing it. And if they're not, I don't know what the hell else could be the problem.
One stop. I said this,
I mean, all you need to look at is God of War. God of War just on 1.8 T-flop, or The Last of Us 2, which is literally built from the ground up for the PlayStation 4, not the Pro, but 4. And you compare it to any game on Xbox Front, and it's over. But one thing that is special about Ghost of Tsushima is its loading.
Oh yeah,
that shit loads in like
that
5
shit
seconds.
blow me away.
Literally load the map within
This is a body bag.
4.44 seconds. It's insane.
Yeah, I will say this, man. Sucker Punch is my favorite dab going next generation. Like I said, Naughty Dog, Santa Monica, they're the top one to top, but they should be watching Sucker Punch, man. That studio is now this title really put them right there. That everybody like look at them like, okay, all right, y'all, like they said, we can bring some heat, baby. We can bring some heat, and they did.
Just to bring something up.
Do you
I don't
see
know
what
if y'all
you're
mentioned
doing?
it earlier.
Bro, this is fucking night and day.
Capcom is having a 2-hour TGS presentation, which is going to showcase 30 minutes of Resident Evil Village.
My nigga Stick did his thing on that video.
Devil May Cry as well.
Oh yeah, I definitely saw that. Because TGS is next week.
Did you guys see the crisis?
So let's see if that Dutch Golem guy was right about Resident Evil 8 struggling on the
fuck
PS5.
that guy, man. Man, I hope we get some low sort of side. Hopefully, we get our freaking release date, man.
Yeah,
I want that, yo.
What happened to that game?
God damn, it takes so long.
Release date for what?
Did you guys see Crisis?
Oh, also.
Hey, in Grand Blue Fantasy. Grand Blue Fantasy, you might see our December announcement. They do a festival every December.
They might have that at TGS because that was supposed to actually launch this summer.
That's definitely gonna be a cross-gen.
Cross-gen, I can definitely,
because Grand Blue Fantasy Relink was supposed to launch in Japan this summer, but it didn't. They obviously did some kind of pushback.
That Guilty Gear is coming to the PS4 and PS5 as well.
Yeah, that's coming to 2021. That's early 2021.
Yeah, man, that's exclusive too.
Did you guys see Crisis gameplay?
Oh,
did you guys see Crisis gameplay?
I ain't buy that.
That shit is a debacle and a half.
I hear it's breaking consoles.
Yo, that shit running crazy right now.
But guys, I'm about to wrap this thing. Yo, real talk, that dirt took a lot of energy out of me, man. yo, that thing looks horrible, bro. But y'all can do your outros, man. Get up out of here. Yo, start my man, One Stop, going from top to bottom. One Stop there. He probably doing something. Yo, Chris, man, go ahead, bro.
It was good talk. Well, a lot of bullshit going on and shit like that. But at the end of the day, man, like Sony's gonna kill it again with the games, right? This whole year has been fucking insane for PlayStation, and they're about to end the year off with a new console and like Spider-Man, Miles Morales, and Demon Souls. They're about to own the whole damn holiday and shit like that. But yeah, man, good talk, man. Everybody, keep it gaming, keep it healthy, and all that stuff. So yeah, follow me on Twitter, Chris Righteous.
Yeah. Shout out to my man Chris coming through, man. Yo, Dragon Sword, man, are you there?
Yeah.
Yo, you messed up.
Yeah, I'm here. Dragon Sword 15. All just for the late entrance. Belief, I guess, that Nintendo hasn't gone down. I guess they're not off the hook yet. I'm talking about the Age of Calamity announcement that they had there. So, yeah.
Yeah, I was mentioning Nintendo. Yo, these motherfucking Nintendos, dog, they're selling you $60 emulators, right?
Yeah.
Yo, and that Benji sales guy came out and said, like, yo, wait till you hear about the sales about the Nintendo
Of
3D
course,
All-Star.
that jump
He said
broke
this shit's
numbers.
crazy.
Nobody else hear what the fuck Chris said.
Yeah, yo,
What?
when it comes to Mario, people don't care, yo. They buy anything.
No. Yo, they buy anything with Mario. $60 for that shit. $60, but then they talking about I don't want to pay $70 for brand new, built from the ground up next gen games. What if you don't get your entitled ass the fuck up out of here, bro?
It's funny the two games that they say is running on an Xbox, next gen console looks like complete dog shit, bro.
Yeah.
But anyway, let me move on here, man. Yo, El Matador, hit us with the outro.
Hey man, thank you for having me, Jabbar. I appreciate it. Everybody in the chat, hit the like button, show some support. And yeah, I was able to pre-order PS5 because I work all day, you know what I mean? And yeah, but I will get mine. I know some pre-orders will come
You
soon.
saying work is
but
more
we got
important
hope.
than pre-ordering PS5?
What happened?
You saying that work is more important than pre-ordering a PS5?
No. I think I was at work all day. When that happens, I was at work. I'm like, yo, what the fuck? So I was at work. I couldn't not pre-order, brother. I mean, it is what it is. But hopefully some more pre-orders are soon to come. So I can get mine. I need that shit day one. And yeah, man, more greatness to come this year, bro. More greatness. You can find me on Twitter, El Matador L9. You know what I mean? Just having fun with these bots, laughing in their ass faces and everything, and just trolling. And have a blessed night.
Oh yeah, next week gonna be fun, man. Yo, Omar, man, hit us with your outro, bro.
Shout out to the panel, hit the like button. Understand that just because we're upset a little bit does not mean we're switching to Xbox. We're going to keep it with PlayStation. Look at the you can find me at Carab_Shaban with the see you next time.
Yeah, yo, shout out to Omar too, man. Like Omar.
One last thing.
Go ahead.
One last thing. Fuck the 200 people that are ahead of me for PlayStation 5. I'm mad.
Wait, did you get an invitation?
Till February till I get mine. I'm legit upset because I don't have any other choice.
Oh wait, you got an invitation?
I was late to pre-order. Sorry?
Did you get an invitation?
And no, because it's in US only. The whole PlayStation.
Oh yeah,
email,
right. Yeah.
Yeah. Despite the fact that I signed up, I still couldn't get into it because it's US only.
Oh damn.
So wait, when is the PlayStation 5 launcher for you? Is it the 12th or the 19th? 19th, right?
19th.
12, 19, doesn't matter. What matters is I'm screwed because I need to wait till February till I get mine.
Why?
Oh shit.
Because what happened is
in Beirut?
They're counting people that paid before me.
Oh, there's 200 people ahead of you.
The sense of even before they showcase price holder, you put your name on the list. So apparently 200 people ahead of me paid that and got ahead of me.
Nah, but they said they're gonna have more. They're gonna have more for you to pre. I think that whole 200 thing is gonna free up.
Any more consoles this year?
Wait,
they said they're gonna have more available for pre-order, and they're gonna make more available
closer to launch.
For launch.
Yeah,
so they're gonna have more.
Yeah, I asked them that. They said it's not going to help. They said.
Well, just buy it from PlayStation.com or wherever and have it delivered to you. Or Walmart or wherever. Do they?
I would try my best.
Best Buy.
Yeah, Best Buy.
We don't. This is not you. This is not USA. I don't have Best Buy. I don't have Walmart. I don't have Target.
Shit, still buy that shit and have that shit delivered to you. I'm sure they'll mail it.
Because I was thinking like I remember when I was deployed in Afghanistan. I was ordering shit from Best Buy. Like I was ordering PS3 games and shit like that, and that shit was coming through.
Or you can buy from. You can buy
that
a
was because
console.
we had a U.S. address. That's why.
You can also buy from Play Asia. They deliver around the world. You can buy a console from Play Asia when they have more available closer to launch. You might have to pay a little bit more, but
I will look up.
Yeah,
you'll be fine, man. Even if you get it in February, I mean, it's still gonna be out.
Nah. I'm not gonna say that to him because if it was me, I'd be mad as fuck too.
Nah, I really do think they're gonna have more available though.
You guys, you have both two PlayStation, 3 PlayStation 5. I'm seeing you guys on Twitter. I know much.
I'm chilling.
I mean, I'm getting it later, so.
Damn, y'all took Omar's PS5 from me.
My fault, man.
Yo, man, listen, I got a big family.
I'm just fucking around.
No doubt, Omar, man. Appreciate it, man. And appreciate, you know what I mean, also sharing your opinions on Twitter as well, giving people that work. Omar is a savage on Twitter, man. Don't sleep on this man.
Oh yeah, he keep it a buck.
Yeah.
Yo,
shout out to my man Link, man. Link, appreciate you coming through, man. Here's your outro, bro.
Yeah. Thanks for having me. Good show. Yeah, that's it.
Okay, nice and concise. I appreciate that, man. And Persona, man. It is such an outro, man. What's up?
What is it, guys? It is your boy Persona, Gaming with Persona, and one half of the What's Up PlayStation podcast crew. And listen, man, I was just chilling. So when I seen Barry doing this podcast impromptu on a Sunday evening, I knew it was serious. And when I came in and seen him, he was cursing and everything. I was like, oh yeah. This gonna be a good show. So shout out to Barry for doing the podcast. Shout out to everybody here. Hit the like button, share the stream out and all that other stuff. Listen, we had almost 200 people in here, 78 likes. What the fuck we doing here, man? What's going on here, man?
They don't like the content, man.
Get my man's likes up, man. Hit the like button, guys. Cut it out, man. Shit, come on, support real gamers, man. We mad at PlayStation 2. Can you support us? Is that what you wanted to hear? Yeah. We're disappointed at PlayStation. Now, will you hit the like button? Thank you. With that being said, man, listen, don't be swindled by these wannabe fly-by-night PlayStation YouTubers or people posing as PlayStation YouTubers or trying to talk about PlayStation and how this is wrong, this is so bad, blah blah blah, but still got a PlayStation. If you see somebody on Twitter talking about they mad at PlayStation, ask them this one question: did you pre-order PlayStation 5? If they say yes, conversation's over. If they said no, then why are you mad? Move the fuck on. So either way, they shut the fuck up.
Facts.
Move the fuck on then. You get what I'm saying? It works. It works for both answers. You pre-ordered a PlayStation, well, then shut the fuck up. You didn't pre-order a PlayStation, still shut the fuck up. Because like you ain't got no dog in this race.
It's just like the $70 games. If you don't like it, wait for a sale. Or don't buy it at all.
Or don't buy it. Or quit gaming. Those are your three options. Wait for a sale, don't buy it, or quit gaming. Because it's going to happen. That's it. Yeah. With that being said, guys, I appreciate you guys. I'm going to have I'm going to do a When Persona Speaks this week. Tomorrow. A lot of things happened this weekend. Yes, most likely tomorrow. Because a lot of things happened this week, and I want to speak on it in greater detail. So tomorrow, that's happening. Tuesday, I got an interview with J Main. Don't miss that. And then the rest of the week, Tokyo Game Show. We'll be talking about all that news and stuff like that. And I appreciate you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Enjoy your work week. Enjoy your week. Be safe. Wash your hands. Wear a mask. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace.
Yo, what do y'all think we're gonna see at TGS? You think we're finally gonna see more Tales?
I just want to see two games. I want to see Grand Blue Fantasy Relink, and I want to see Lost Soul Aside.
You know what we're going to see? That Final Fantasy VII Remake Part 2, baby.
Yo,
no.
You think so? No, seriously, you think so?
No, we're not.
Yo, that's where they revealed the first gameplay of the game at TGS last.
I think we're gonna see Final Fantasy VII Remake Part 2 as far as like a teaser or something like that. We're gonna see that shit next year.
Wait, it's not going to come out in...
How many studios does the Square Enix have? Because
they're always there, pretty much.
We're definitely seeing Babylon Fall, though. But to keep it moving, though, guys, I apologize, but, got to end the stream. Definitely appreciate everybody coming through. This was definitely a not a scheduled stream, but, I just had some stuff I wanted to talk about and get it off my chest. But, shout out to Ash and Luca. Shout out to my man Slow Mo coming through as well, you know, on the Scumcast. Shout out to Scumcast as well. There's no hard feelings with Fonzarelli as well. I don't have no issue with Fonzarelli. I just, like I said before, I just like to talk about the things that's being said and go from there. I'm not coming at him disrespectfully or personally, nothing like that. But, you know, I just feel like, yeah, you have your opinions, but you wasn't respecting his opinion as Persona's opinion as well. You know what I mean? How it came off. But
also understand something, guys. Y'all not getting no speak for the heart for at least 2 to 3 weeks because this is impromptu speak from the heart.
Yeah.
It's got to be some megaton news for Mario to do a speak from the heart.
Nah, like
so y'all
Tokyo Game Show
for like 2 to 3 weeks.
Nah, Tokyo Game Show gonna have one because I like Tokyo Game Show. I think there's gonna be enough news in there to talk about something. But nah, man, it's been a pleasure having you guys come on through, man. One Stock, Chris Righteous, Sick Humor, Dragon Sword, Omar Link, El Matador. Appreciate you guys coming through, man. It wasn't really like an open chat, but you know, you guys had a lot to say, and I was like, nah, there's no way I'm going to not deny y'all to come on through as well. But earlier before, I just wanted Luca, you know, to get her thoughts out, Slow Mo to get her thoughts out, so I wasn't like holding anybody on purpose, but I just wanted to, you know, have them talking, you know, because we was talking about the podcast and what was said in there. But appreciate it. Is One Stop back? Yeah, One Stop, do your outro, bro.
Oh yeah, y'all already know, man. One Star for Game. My YouTube channel is One Star for Gamers 2.0, but you'll catch me mainly streaming on a website called TrueTube.com. That's actually a new live streaming website, man. Y'all should check it out. It got all the same features YouTube got and then some. So, you know, same name on TrueTube.com. That's TrueTube.com. So y'all check me out, man. I be getting it in over there. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
As you should.
I appreciate you having me on J Bar too.
Absolutely, man. A legend, bro. A legend in the YouTube streets, man. So, you know what I mean? It's always a pleasure having you on here, man. But yeah, guys, hopefully everybody enjoyed their Sunday night. Don't forget to go and, you know, look out for those emails or those notifications from PlayStation about pre-ordering again. And it's going to be a fun week because we're going to see how Xbox does if anything sells out over them retailers, man.
That thing not selling out.
Yeah, so
I actually asked them. I asked them how many pre-orders. They don't have a lot. But for PlayStation, 200 fucking people.
Yeah, man, we'll definitely.
I think if Xbox sells out, it's because they have low quantity.
Yeah, like I said, I think Amazon, you're gonna have that. Oh, we sold out, but like Best Buy, Walmart, and all that stuff. Nah, the sites that you have to pay up front, Targets, no. You know what I mean? They're not.
They're not doing that. Yeah, like Walmart, Target, and all that. You gotta pay up front. Nah, them shit's gonna sit there.
Like yo, real talk. Like I spent over like $1,000 just pre-ordering PlayStations. You know what I mean? And that's so I can lock down a fucking pre-order. You know what I mean? I don't think people are gonna do that for the Xbox. Let's keep it a fact.
I'm sitting at like $1,500 because the damn GameStop one was like $700 damn dollars.
Exactly. Shit. But yeah, guys, appreciate it. Definitely tune in for more content this week. And like my man Persona said, yo, he got 2 streams coming to you guys. Interview J-Main and When Persona Speaks tomorrow, man. But gonna get up out of here, man. Your boy Jay Barry. This podcast officially in the books, man. Listen. Stop being purposely ignorant when it comes to PlayStation. If you guys are doing that, I'm going to call you out. That's just how it is. That's how I've always been. And I'm keeping it gaming. Exactly, man. The best list on YouTube has spoken. But yeah, about to get up out of here. Enjoy the rest of your night, guys. Oh yeah, 13 Sentinels next weekend on next week, this Tuesday. Can't wait, man. But yeah, we out of here, guys. Deuces.